All right, let's go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Pops and Henry Brothers Podcast. We are your hosts. Man, let's make it, man.
What's going on? It's Pat Jr. And of course we have the forefather down on the end, the one that started it all generations ago. I'm just joking, Pops.
No, you're not. And it's true, y'all. It's true. Yeah, it's true.
Let's get some music going here, for real.
I'm Mr. Jackson of this family.
He's like Joe. The Joe Jackson of football, guys.
Joe used to pull guns on his kids, so I don't know if you want to do that.
Joe pulled guns on everybody. He was a bad man.
I can verify.
Joe was a bad man.
Pops had never pulled a gun on us. The only guns he used was the ones under his sleeves.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Not saying that Pop didn't know guns, but I ain't got no guns. Not my son over there, no guns. So I'll leave that up to him.
Can't say that word too much.
He's my sniper. I'll let him do all the gun stuff. I don't need to do that anymore.
That's right. Okay. Travis, what's wrong, man?
I got him heated, guys.
My mind is blown right now.
We've already been having a podcast.
Yeah, I'm going to say, we just had a heated conversation just now before the podcast.
Really got to let him know. But first of all, we got to acknowledge someone that's in the room. Brandon Howard, a.k.a. Castro in the house. What's going on,
What's going on, Brandon?
Brandon like family. What's going on?
Yeah, he is family.
Let me rephrase that. Is family. My bad.
And
that's why I treat him like one of my boys, man. We him go at it now.
And I see y'all back on the rise too, Brandon. The Rams is hanging in there.
That's why
y'all showing fight. That's what I like about y'all. Y'all showing fight.
Oh yeah.
Unlike us.
God, man.
It's ridiculous, man. But we can go ahead and get back on the conversation we was getting on.
We can wait.
No, because it's hot. It's right now.
Let's go with it. Come on.
You want to get on it now?
Come on.
Come on. Real quick, let's give a shout out to our baby cousin real quick. And then after that, we'll...
Yeah, let's do that.
Did you send me that message?
I did, but I got it right here.
How long ago was it? Just send it to me again real quick.
I got it right here.
Okay. But to get it on the screen. Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay. You got it. Yeah, but little cousin, like I say, Marquise Henderson, he passed Jermaine Dixon for the most rushing yards at BHP, the school that I'm from. And a lot of us went to Brandon Howard, you know what I mean? For the most rushing yards in BHP history with 4,990 and counting. He got even more now because they just played a game the other day. So, and he is committing to Clemson. So he will be the running back for Clemson Tigers next year. So I think that's pretty dope. So shout out to Cuz. Like I said, we love you, man, and congrats and good luck on your career, man, going forward. And I didn't even know all the details on it, but I just found out this weekend. So we personally give you a shout out. So
yeah, so if any of our family runs across this clip and sees it, pass the word.
And Cuz, if you see this, give us a shout out, brother.
Yeah.
Come in and talk a little bit. We'll give you a little flow time.
And I do want to also shout out.
Matter of fact, we need to get you on as an interview. We need to get him on.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get in touch because back in the day, you looking at the man.
And shout out to.
I'm proud of you, young man.
Shout out to. I just found out recently that we was all related.
Holler at and your parents too. Y'all got to holler at us.
That we were all related. Shout out to his dad, Maurice Henderson.
Yeah.
We used to call him Mo.
We need to try to get him.
And also, we used to call Maurice Henderson. We used to call him Sugar Daddy because he used to eat them sugar baby candies all the time, if I remember right. And and then his half brother, which is also like our family, Bertrand Webb, or we used to call him Webb. If any of y'all will run across this part of this particular episode, shout out to y'all. Yeah, I'm
gonna give a shout out to the Henderson brothers, which I love those guys to death, you know. Pastor Henderson was my pastor there for a while. So hey, we giving y'all a shout out, brother. You get a chance to holler at the boys. Holler at us.
And I'm gonna try to pull this up for y'all real quick. Try to work.
Like I said, quickly. Shout out to him though, man, because we all will be watching.
Come on, baby, well, holler at us now.
See what he does with Clemson, because rooting for him. And he's going. I know he's gonna be a red shirt freshman, I'm assuming, but he's gonna take that job. The way he runs, he gonna take that as the starter.
Oh yeah, I got it up right now. Hey, your boy didn't do too bad that time with the speed. All right, so yeah, we're gonna show this up real quick.
You did that quick.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Getting better.
Yeah, but Maurice Henderson's son. It runs in the family because Maurice was a hell of a running back. Man.
Yeah, he was.
I spent my whole middle school and high school time in sports trying to keep up with them boys. So
the family go back a long way.
And,
back in the time of Gilgan High School. The Henrys and the Burns and the Henderson. Hey, it's just keep rotating, guys. Just keep rotating.
On top of that,
and shout out to the Southern Echoes.
I forgot what I was going to say now.
Them boys keep singing. Ed and Albert and all those guys.
Oh, they made me better. That's what I was going to try to say. Yeah, they pushed me and made me better.
Shout out to y'all guys, man. Y'all keep singing.
Yep, and here's another, the most rushing yards in BHP history. 4,990. And the season not even over.
Too.
Pops. He's doing the, what you call it?
Hold on for a second, Pops. Hold that thought, though. And 4,990 yards, and still counting, guys. The season not over yet. And I'm pretty sure he'll get over 10 yards. So he'll have projected to have over 5,000 yards.
I think he already got that.
Yeah, well over 5,000.
They said he showed out and they won again. So.
Yeah, so
you see that?
Well over 5,000 yards.
You saw that? He was on his back when the ball got there.
Well over 5,000 yards for his high school career running the ball. So congratulations.
They finna go to the bowl game now, I think.
Who, BHP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
of course they'll probably go to state championships, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We're watching San Francisco and the Rams play right now.
If I'm not mistaken, I think.
But that last play where that guy threw the ball, the guy was already on his back for the ball guy. So I just wonder about what is the penalty now?
And I ain't watched no BHP games this year, but if y'all seen any, can update us on the latest. But I'm just hearing stuff from my cousins that's telling me about it. So.
Hello, Evelyn. Say hello to Evelyn, guys.
Hey, Evelyn, how you doing?
Hey, Evelyn,
welcome in.
Doing? So that's what I'm going by.
You stop that now, Pat.
Let me get out of this thing. Put my headset on.
Yeah, I think he's finna kill it. He's finna kill the game for sure.
Now I'm finna put on my headset, guys.
Get up there with those collegiate folks.
Oh, it sounds better now.
Get stronger, get even faster, get bigger. With those professional trainers, he's gonna get even better. You know what I mean?
I haven't done this in a while, but for those who may tune in who are not familiar with our show or the broadcast, whatnot, comment. We also provide the opportunity to come on and join us via video, whether it's a Facebook Messenger invite or hitting the link below. You can come on, chop it up with us. We can debate. We can, talk football, share points, talk crap, whatever we got to do. And then also, we pick who we think are going to win these games every week, guys. And as you see to the right of your screen, how that belt is sitting in front of Pops is as follows. So every week, little bro here makes up a list of the games. We all pick who we think is going to win these games, and whoever has the most correct picks at the end of that week wins that week, and that counts as a win for the season. A win for a weekly win for the season. Whoever wins the most weeks out of the season, guess what? They become what we call the pick king, and that entire next season, they get to sport this belt, parade it around proudly, talk crap and all that stuff. And so with that being said, that's what Pops is sporting now. He won last season.
And Pop just won this past week.
Yep, and that's his third time winning, right? Second or third?
No. I'm talking about the week's picks. He just won.
Oh yeah. But what I'm saying is, as far as the number of seasons he's won.
Just say it.
He's won 3.
Say it.
I got 4. He's got 3, and Pap got 1.
1. Yep.
Well, fitting.
But no, don't spoil it yet. I'm not gonna be like that.
Hey, be proud.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be proud. Guess what?
Talking about it.
You talking about it?
Your boy here, Pat Jr., has already won for the season, and I'm very happy to say that. And so,
give him applause. Get yourself an applause, dude.
Yeah. So I've already won for the season. So regardless of what happens at this point, moving forward, I've already won. So next season, Pops gets to enjoy having that belt in front of him for the rest of the season. But next season, I get to sport the belt over here, and I'm gonna be talking mad crap.
Hey guys, but just in case he didn't tell you, I let him win.
Of course you did.
No, guys, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Hey, I came out strong. See, I learned my lesson. I came out strong one season before this, and I was ahead by 3 games, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then it got close in the middle, and I kind of trying to fight them off, and Pops ended up passing me last season. This season, I got ahead a few.
I passed him a lot of seasons.
Pops
I don't won 3 times, guys.
Yeah, but then I just kept. I don't know. Had pretty good strategy this season.
This one right here,
I pulled away.
He was the champ for a while, guys. Jesus.
Yeah. All right, let's get in. We also try to comment as much as you can, guys. We can't promise you we'll get all the comments, but we try our very best.
We'll try our best.
Okay?
Yeah, we'll try our best.
So, and we appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we don't even have a podcast. So.
But this is what I was gonna say also. Yeah, Patrick just straight up beat us fair and square this year. Like, blew us out the water. I mean.
It is
what it is, and of course, Pops was pissed.
I don't like losing.
He was in denial. Pops was in denial a little bit.
Hey.
I accepted it and say it is what it is. If you don't want to lose,
I accept it too now.
Hold on, Pops. Hold on. Let me get this out. I said it is what it is. If you don't want to lose, pick better. Don't get your ass beat week by week, and you won't have to go through this. It is what it is. So I accepted my ass whooping. Now I think Dad is accepting his finally. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? So
dang.
Hey, I don't need to try to make no excuses. I gotta pick better. But see, I done won 4 times, man. I can't win all the time. I gotta I gotta say something for these guys. I gotta let them win some, man. It ain't gonna be fair if I just win every season. So congrats to you, pal.
Appreciate it, though.
Yeah,
Brandon.
And congrats to you losing.
You actually gave a damn on that, Pops. Before you realize,
hey, I lost, man.
He's gonna do
it. Patrick, I didn't like it. I don't like to lose.
Congrats to me.
That was messed up. That was messed up what you did to your daddy.
I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose.
Good job, Pops.
You beat me, man.
That was messed up what you did to your daddy this time.
And congrats to me losing.
Hey, Patrick, you didn't.
Yeah, but you set your daddy up bad that time.
I know he was. But he was glad. Patrick, tell him about. Tell him about the belts gonna be changing though. Tell him what's gonna happen.
So we're gonna try every season. The winner can go out and kind of self-design his belt. Of course, we'll cooperate on it, make sure it's something that we all.
I was trying to save it for a surprise.
Yeah.
No, I want them to know this thing.
Well, and I guess it'll still be a surprise. Pop's already said.
But it'll be surprise. They ain't seen the belt yet.
Yeah,
but
and hey, we're gonna try to do. Let me say, we're gonna try to do something to give somebody a trophy for being the biggest fan for the week or whatever. We're gonna try to get something little plaque together for that too. We gotta talk about that. But we're gonna try to get something that would crown you guys for being the best, whatever.
Let's talk about it. That's the first.
Okay.
But my thing is, we
come on,
Pop's giving up all the stuff that we brainstormed about that was not even come to fruition yet, and some of that stuff I think Travis wanted to surprise y'all.
I'm like Mikey right now. I won't be quiet. I'll be quiet.
You're getting a little ahead of yourself.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Let's have a discussion.
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm sorry, Judge.
That we ain't even.
That's kind of like if you work for a corporation and you got 3 owners, all of a sudden one owner comes out during the press conference and be like, "By the way, we're thinking about doing this," and the other 2 are like, "We ain't talking about nothing like that."
Okay. I'll cool down.
Cool it down. Oh, watch out. It was in tune. Right. Yeah.
He is jealous.
I'm getting over some. I think I might have had laryngitis, to be honest with you. Laryngitis, because I couldn't hardly do nothing for
Why you didn't say nothing?
3 weeks. Well,
I could tell you what medicine to take and everything.
When something like that,
you just be
some days.
That's what it was, laryngitis. I'm sorry.
Don't touch me. Listen. But if you notice the last 3 podcasts, hold on, let me get this out because Trav about to go ham. Listen, the last few weeks I ain't been trying to say.
Don't know what it was.
Listen, Pops.
I told him, I said, is that what it was, laryngitis? He said it was laryngitis. I said, is that what it was? I'm just,
What was it?
Listen, man. You notice the last few weeks I ain't been being as vocal and singing a lot because my voice been kind of messed up, but it's kind of clearing up now. Now go ahead, Trap.
No, that was it. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
But what was it though? If it's his throat, and if it
I didn't go to the doctor, but I'm pretty sure looking back, I think it was symptoms of laryngitis.
Why you didn't tell us, man?
But it wasn't like I couldn't talk. It was just if I was like
you've been doing pretty good talking on set.
Yeah, but if I wanted to elevate my vocal or try to sing or something, it was pretty rough.
You still trying to sing too?
Yeah, but you notice I ain't. If I know that it's gonna be messed up, I ain't gonna do it.
I'm just playing, man.
Anyway,
I'm glad to hear you getting better though.
I appreciate it. But Brandon says that the Niners and the 49ers is always a chess match. And that's true. They're division rivals, man.
It is.
Definitely those division rivals. What was the upset last week with the Rams and the Bills, right?
Michelangelo said he should have the belt.
They beat the Bills.
Michelangelo said he should have the belt. Because when you show us you can even pick one game, right? Then I'm just joking, Tony, man.
Shots fired, man. Come on, Tony. Don't take
Shots fired.
that. Nephew, don't take that. Dang.
Anyway.
Don't take that. Man, you gonna take that?
And Tony, you know what my response to that is?
You come right out of a comic.
Oh, man, you need to come on air. You need to come on set tonight, man. Don't take all that.
Whenever you want to come on, Tony, just let me know, man.
He just challenged you.
Challenge. It was a joke, man.
Challenge.
But I had to. I couldn't pass that one up, though. He said he should have the belt. Like, what grounds should he just automatically just be given the belt? We're just joking, Tony. We love you, bro.
Because of the Eagles. Because the Eagles are flying high right now.
Brandon Howard said, I haven't seen a game either, but I try to see what BHP is doing. Talking about the BHP thing.
Yeah.
Kevin.
I got out of it a long time ago, too.
Kevin Milwaukee. Kevin Kraft comes in and says, career high TDs for Darnold. How about we give Don't act like you falling asleep, because you know it was coming. Kevin, I hope you still watching, bro. We about to get you about to give Travis hell. Listen. That's what people do when they getting ragged on. They try to pretend like they sleep. Career high, 5 touchdowns for Darnold. That's almost as much as Big Ben's, but I ain't gonna say nothing else. How about we give Travis the floor uninterrupted so he can explain the long bombs and the summary of the Vikings win over Atlanta. All right, let's pause the music.
Okay, simple explanation. Lack of awareness. Corners, safeties, don't know what the hell they looking at. Looking up in the lights. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like,
take your time.
Quarterback got hit at the time and he threw the ball short, and the cornerback's running.
I saw that.
And he don't even know what he's looking at. He's running
Didn't
all the way
adjust
out
on the ball. Yeah.
far over to the right, and the ball's coming to the left. I don't even know how to explain that. Like, okay. I don't even know.
Right.
He misjudged the ball, obviously, but he wasn't even near the guy. Like, he went to the right and the guy was going to the left. So I don't know. That was the gist of the whole game. That was it. You know what I mean? Like, terrible secondary play. The defensive line stepped up again, though. We done got 10 sacks in the last 2 weeks, back to back. 1 week we got 5. The next we got 4.
But did you win?
But
I'm just joking.
If you want me to explain it, if you let me explain
Go ahead, Trey. I'm sorry.
I didn't say that.
All right, when you're done with the corny jokes, I'll start again.
The same joke you use when I lose.
Now, what I was saying was
when the Steelers are losing, that's a joke.
What I was saying was
he get mad at anybody.
Play a song.
I'm not getting mad.
Oh, what song you want me to play? By the way, my boy Daniel Dentino in the house. The whole Dentino family, like a second family to me. I love you guys.
Let it finish.
But like I said, we got.
I thought he was finished.
How you gonna think I was finished?
I'm sorry. You paused. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I paused because you cut me off.
Sorry, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Now back to what I was saying. Like I said, the defensive front was playing good. They stepped up. Like I said, they got 4 sacks.
You getting all this, Kevin?
Offense as usual. Bijan Robinson got his yards, which they force-fed him like they always do, which negated Tyler Algier not giving him the ball, which is half the reason why we lost. Because when those two work in tandem, when he gets over 10 carries plus, we always win the game. But he only got 9, and there you go. And Kirk Cousins threw 2 interceptions. Just much as the same as he always does, as he's been doing. 8 interceptions within the last 4 games. No TDs. You know, just Kurt being Kurt, man. Like, what else is there to say? Who cares at this point? I'm ready for the season to be over with. I'm ready. I'm already watching draft prospects and tape for draft prospects for next year. That's what I'm on right now. So I can care less about the Falcons. They disappoint me. They disgust me. I don't care nothing about them at this moment.
Okay, man. Okay, all right. Listen.
And I'm moving forward.
Listen.
I'm not done.
You showed me off.
And I'm moving forward.
My hand fell like, oh man.
Hey,
And they just
Denzel.
discuss me. So we got
no stopping him now.
whenever you're done.
hey, Travis, don't
So,
get your hands off me.
So
Get your hands off me. Go ahead, sorry.
y'all know how hard it is trying to explain
Yes,
something.
yeah,
go ahead.
Guys are constantly trying to talk over you.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's so frustrating.
Go ahead,
But
man.
what I was saying was, we play the Raiders Monday night. This if we lose this game, this will be the nail in the coffin. And I kind of hope that we do, just for the sake of Michael Penix getting a chance to get in the game.
Oh,
Like going forward, like because it's time to bench Kurt at this point. If this would have been any,
What?
If this
Bench
would've-
Kirk Cousins?
if this would have been any other team at this point, Kurt would have been benched.
Am I hearing this right?
If Kurt was on the Steelers and he did this, he would be benched.
No.
You know he would be benched.
Not Kirk Cousins.
8 interceptions in the last 4 game losing streak. You telling me Mike Tomlin wouldn't have benched him? That's a lie. You know it. Now Dallas, I can't say what they would do because Dallas is
I
known
don't
for
know.
doing crazy
I don't know
things,
about
so
that.
we don't know about Dallas. But I know for a fact, Tomlin ain't going for that. Tomlin would have benched his ass
I don't think so.
and kept it moving.
Well,
I mean, think about this. The
done.
man benched Justin Fields, and he was winning.
he didn't bench Justin Fields. Justin Fields was never. Do I have to explain this again? Justin Fields was never the starter. Russell Wilson was the starter.
What happened? Explain it.
Russell Wilson was always the starter. Russell Wilson injured
I
himself
got that part.
in drills
Let's move past
right
that.
before the season
Let's
started.
move past that. Got
So
all that.
no, hold on for a second. When you talk about replacing somebody that's winning, the guy was 4-3. All right, it wasn't a quote unquote hot hand. He played well.
How did Justin Fields come out the game? Didn't he win last before he came out the game?
I don't think he won the last game for you because that was against the Colts, right?
I don't know, but either way, he basically
I could be wrong, but I have
he
to go back and
basically
look.
benched him, and he was
He
winning.
didn't bench him. You don't get. Let me rephrase
But
it.
he was doing the job, right? For the most part.
He was keeping us above board.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what a backup is supposed to do. Am I right, Pops?
Okay, listen to what
Yeah,
I'm
is that not
saying.
what a backup is supposed to do?
Yeah,
like,
right.
let me put it this way.
Exactly. That's what
If Dak Prescott gets hurt and he has to miss 5 games, 6 games, and Cooper Rush comes in and plays well,
Bruh, we don't have to get through all of that. We
No.
talking about this.
I'm
This
making.
right here.
But you brought it up, so I'm making a point.
Yeah, but we talking about Fields
Okay, but I'm making a point.
and Russell Wilson and what Mike Tomlin
I'm making
did.
a point.
But my point is,
So
he was holding
you
y'all
can
both
finish your
water.
point, but I can't finish my point. Is that what I'm
because
saying?
I was the one talking anyway.
You asked me.
No, I know, but let me finish what I was saying.
Your question.
But what I'm saying is this: Fields was doing the job good enough to not get benched, and Mike Tomlin saw an opportunity to be even better than good enough, and he made the change. Right?
Yeah,
So-
even
so
my
you
boy
mean-
Daniel said. Even Justin himself says he wasn't doing enough to be the man.
So you mean to tell me? Obviously, he was, but you mean to tell me?
He said it himself.
Listen. Stay focused. So you mean to tell me?
I'm very focused.
After making that change with Justin Fields, after he maybe lost 1 game, but I thought
He lost 3.
thought he won. Okay. But after making that, that's my point I'm making. So you telling me Kirk Cousins losing 4 straight, throwing 8 interceptions with no TD passes, he would have kept them in the game. Mike Tomlin, we know Mike.
But Kirk had balled out before then, right? I'm not just asking. I'm not sure. I mean, that's
like Raheem Morris.
it's a tough thing, man.
guy that got us here.
I'm not sure, man. In other words, either way it would have went, I would not been a surprise either way. Okay, where are you gonna plug it up at? Oh, his phone. Okay. All right. That's the last thing I'll say about the Russ thing is Russ was always a starter. If Dak Prescott plays, right, Pops, he gets hurt and he's only out for 4, 5 games, right, Pops, maybe 6. Cooper Rush comes in and wins 4 out of 6 games, right, Pops?
Right.
And then Dak is ready to play. Do you keep Cooper Rush in when he's won
Nah.
60%, 3 out of 5 games? You know what I mean? Just because he's won 3 out of 5, or 4 out of 7, and he's playing well, but he's not tearing it up. He's not like quote unquote the fire hot hand.
Okay, but
And when Dak Prescott gets healthy, do you not put him back in, Pops?
Yeah, you put him back.
Okay, so that's what happened.
If Kurt was y'all starter,
But it's rare case, different situations. So
if he was y'all starter, and he lost 4 back-to-back and threw 8 picks, no TDs in those 4 games. You think Mike Tomlin would have kept him in the game? Knowing Mike Tomlin,
Probably because it's Kirk Cousins. If it was a quarterback that wasn't as established as Kirk Cousins, no.
no, but
What do you say, Pops?
yeah,
Because sometimes quarterbacks hit a slump. You know.
that's true.
but
Now,
Ron's backstage. He said,
okay, now Tomlin could bench him in that scenario because this is hypothetical, right? Tomlin could bench him, and I still wouldn't be mad at it because the guy did throw the interceptions. All right, but real quick, back up to Daniel Dentino. Appreciate it. Tell all the fam I said what's up. And you're right, we got Dangerous. Let him cook. Let him cook.
You on Facebook or what's
Appreciate
going
it.
on?
And then, like you said, Daniel, even Justin said that he
That's
wasn't
Facebook.
doing enough to be the man. But you do remember that, right, Trap? Even Justin himself said he wasn't doing enough to be the starter anyway.
I don't agree with that.
Justin himself said it. You don't agree with it?
I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, that's you got it right. And then
No, if you said Justin said it, yeah.
Justin Fields said it himself.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah.
Justin would have ended up hurt because his football intelligence wasn't good enough. He would have gotten hit as a runner and injured. That's possible. But I think he's in the best spot to learn right
What's
now.
going on, Nate?
Brandon says, let me bring Nate on board real quick while I'm bringing Nate on board. Brandon says, I seen at the corner that got all tangled and twisted on that JD touchdown is crazy work. All right, music back up. We just wanted to hear their explanation of everything. And, I mean, you gave some valid points.
And them points to make, they just trash, bro. Like, I mean, the secondary trash. They terrible. Ain't no point.
Okay, man.
They just got their asses whooped.
Okay.
Terrible,
Nate's
bro.
Nate's saying, "What's up, fellas?" Let's just get,
What's up, Nate?
Say Nate. Hey to Nate while I get Ron on.
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Oh man.
I'm so sick of them. I'm sick of them, bro. Like, cause we deal with this every year.
Yeah.
We think it's gonna be different, and then they pull this shit every year.
I want everybody to witness. I'm giving Ron his applaud, like I did last time when he said I didn't. Ron, what's going on, bro? Two-way fist that way, and then that way.
What's up, Ron?
What's up, Travis?
Thanks for joining us, Nate.
You gotta excuse me, Ron. I'm just a little frustrated.
That's all right. And listen, Kevin did this. Kevin sparked this. Here's another comment. I need Pat Jr. Steelers to beat Philadelphia. Buffalo to win in Detroit.
Who cares what you need? I'm just playing, man.
And listen, and another win for my Vikings over the Bears, and I still got an outside shot at number 1 seed in the NFC. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, that's true. And here's the thing about it. I would rather, if I had my choice and could win one of these next three, 2 of these next 3 games, honestly, if we lost to all of our division rivals after the fact now, if we lost to the Bengals, lost to the Ravens, we've still split one with them, right? But, no, what I'm saying is if. I'm just saying hypothetically if. We've split one with them and have a better record, then guess what that means?
Y'all might loud, boy.
I'm sorry. If we split one with them, I'm sorry. Shut up, Ron. If we split one with that was your opportunity to talk smack. If we split one with those guys for the rest of the season, that means that we're 1-1 against them, but we have a better record. We still win the division. I would rather lose the Philly game and win the Kansas City game because Kansas City is a conference team and Philly is not. Does that make sense? That's why I said that.
Can I say something?
But we can beat any team in the league. No, that's no doubt. It's just a matter of being healthy and playing well.
Patrick. But Philly would be the test for y'all to see are y'all the real deal. If y'all beat Philly, then y'all are the real deal. Because you hadn't played about like Philly yet.
Hey, Philly won't be the real
Hey,
deal.
Philly.
It's just small numbers.
Kansas
Wait a
City-
minute. Can you cut me off?
Kansas City is a harder team, the
See?
AFC harder conference, and they the Super Bowl champs. So that would be the test right there. Not Philly.
Yeah, Philly's like a top tier team.
What I was gonna say
Philly's
was
a top tier team in the NFC.
guys. What I was gonna say to beat
the AFC. If they play all AFC teams, they wouldn't be this good. NFC.
I was gonna say to beat Philly, while Philly's on a roll like. To beat Philly, that means you'll know where your momentum is and where it ain't. Philly will be one of those teams that you got to play. Cause Philly is on all fours. They piping on all fours right now.
All fours. Pause.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like all four hands on the ground. All I'm saying right now. God, you can say all you want to. The ball, look, I'm old school. Heck with all that stuff y'all saying. I'm just gonna say it again.
Hands on the ground.
Philly I know what he's trying to say.
You know I'm not trying. Look, Philly is that old team.
They're running on all cylinders. That's what he's trying to say.
No, I said what I said. Philly is the team for
help 'em.
If Steelers win, then you'll know they real. But if Philly come in and beat them, you got a problem.
You know what? I got a problem with that argument because if the Steelers lose to Philly or Kansas City, that doesn't mean they're not real.
Right now,
you just lost to one. You lost to another team that's on that level. You just lost that day.
But Philly right now.
But that don't mean. Hold on for a second.
Philly's not better.
You cut me off.
Hold on for a second.
You cut me off.
But Philly's not better than Kansas City. Would you agree to that?
I think they are right now. I think
They're playing better, but that don't mean they're a better team.
What Philly got going, got their dual straight in the backfield. You got all them wonderful wide receivers, and they got a defensive line that's just ferocious. You can't tell me right now Philly probably, August speaking, been playing better than any of them out there.
Just because they beat y'all ass don't mean they y'all ass.
No.
This is what I
see. Y'all don't want to listen to reason. All right,
Pops. I see what you're saying.
All right.
Kansas City. I don't know if Kansas City is necessarily better on paper. They're just the defending champ, so the standard has been set by that team, right? So on paper and by the standard, they should be the best team in the league because they're the champions, right? They should be.
And I can't stand
guys.
However,
right now the way Barkley's running that ball with Jalen, y'all ain't gonna sit there and all them good receivers they got. No,
hold on, Pops. I'm agreeing with you. Despite what I just said, despite that, Philadelphia is playing better because Kansas City has not really been playing all that.
No, since their back is down. No. Hey.
But even with that back coming back, they still.
Now, be careful.
Even with their running back coming back, they're still not playing like we've seen Kansas City play at their best.
If
last
you take their
years.
running, okay.
But Chico's been back, you know.
What's Kansas City record?
They're
I think they're
11-2.
Oh,
no. They're 12-1.
Okay. So they not playing that good?
Yeah, they're playing. They're not. But
no, we didn't say they wasn't playing.
They're squeaking by these games. They're getting help from the referees. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They're getting help from the referees. We know this.
Thank you.
And then that's what. So they have not been playing as well.
That I agree with.
So we can say they're not been playing well. They've been squeaking by.
They're doing enough to get by and only have one damn loss. So
I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're not playing well and they're not one of the best teams in the league. I'm saying they haven't been playing as well as they have been in the past. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is this: how much
more better do you got to play in order to be 12-1 though?
With some help from the referees, you can do a lot. Ask Tom Brady.
I'm just saying. Oh, don't start that mess, man. Here you go. It always comes back to Tom Brady. That man ain't even in the league no more.
You want to know why I said that? You want to know why I said that?
Let's get back on the topic.
Because Patrick Mahomes is the new Tom Brady, and the Chiefs are the new New England Patriots of the league. Not for winning, but the team that they prop up.
For winning, yes, they winning.
The team that they prop up and help.
For winning too.
Don't take it from them. Don't take it from them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They do. They are a great team and they win.
Patrick is special.
Listen, guys.
Patrick, stop hating.
Are you gonna let me finish?
If you're gonna talk right.
I'm gonna talk right.
Okay.
I always give the Patriots their props. I always give Brady his props. Arguably the greatest to ever do it.
Put your hand in my face.
Sorry, man, I didn't realize. Arguably the best to ever do it. However, that's subjective. That's a subjective argument.
That brings the pigs on, man.
However, nonetheless, you cannot deny that they had an asterisk by most of their freaking wins. They cheated, and they got a lot of help.
That's not fair.
That doesn't mean that they didn't win. That doesn't mean that.
Listen, it has some incidents, pal.
Some incidents.
But you're not going to
season deciding incidents.
But you're not going to tell me
championship game deciding incidents.
Patrick, you're not going to tell me all this stuff wasn't legit though. Or how they
about 3 championships.
They got their championships.
3 championships.
Because you have some incidents don't mean your championships ain't legit.
Those incidents decided the outcomes of playoff runs and games. That's all I'm saying.
Rams looking pretty good right now, guys.
Now back to some of the comments. Michelangelo, in response to what we said about him not giving him the belt, he said, he ain't said nothing but a word. He ready to pull up. Let me go back up to that comment because I owe him that. Wherever I can say it, if I can find it. Yeah. Michelangelo Tony says, I accept and I will pull up, which is good.
All you gotta do is get on your phone and hit the link and come on the show now. What you talking about? Pull up. That's what we talking about. Coming on the show.
Just come on the show, bro.
Like it's simple.
You can save yourself some gas. Come on the show.
Yeah.
To finish out,
that's what we mean by
to finish out the point about the Just Fields thing. Daniel said that Just Fields held the ball too long. Russ releasing within 3 seconds after the snap. I mean, we know this. That's true. That's true.
We know that.
But the good thing about, I'm excited for Justin.
The point I was making, I wasn't saying that Justin is better than
Matthews
Russell.
gonna get hurt, you keep running like that.
Ain't what I'm saying. Russell's a better quarterback. We get that established. I'm saying what Mike Tomlin would have done if Kirk Cousins would have been playing this bad with the Steelers.
It's arguable.
That's what I'm saying.
It's arguable.
That was my point. He would have benched him, and we know Mike Tomlin.
I don't know, Travis.
Y'all know Mike.
It depends. That's a
He's
question.
not going for no quarterback.
To me,
no 8 interceptions.
He ain't
no
the kind of coach that
touchdowns.
pull a quarterback, starting quarterback out
With a
like that.
4-game loss. Mike Tomlin benched quarterback so many times.
Yeah,
Are you
because it was
serious?
his time to do it.
But they wouldn't establish quarterbacks.
Yeah, they wouldn't
anyway.
establish, no.
You're talking about Trubisky's, Pickett's, and Rudolph's.
All that money y'all paid Kirk Cousins.
but then
you
again-
ain't gonna just go in there and snatch.
But
him
I
out
will
the
say
game.
this: when's the last?
We gotta pay him regardless. Anyway,
Listen.
So no matter what, we play him or send him on the bench, we still gotta pay him his money.
But Travis, let me.
So
can I make this point,
that
Travis?
means we gotta play the rookie. So be it.
Shut up, Ron. Can I make this point, Travis?
No.
I'm not asking you, Ron.
Sooner or later, Ron, we're gonna let you talk. I don't
Listen.
know when that's gonna come down to it.
Talk to him.
It's a conundrum, and it's a very unique thing we see in Atlanta. When's the last time you had a top tier team, or at least on paper projected to be one of the best teams, have a quarterback, an established quarterback at that, throw 8 interceptions in 4 games? You haven't seen that with the Steelers.
It happens.
Even with that period of time we went through with those other 3 quarterbacks.
What are you trying to convince me of?
Yeah.
This is a thing that you don't see often.
What
So
are you trying to convince me of?
Yeah.
we don't know what Tomlin would have done
So
because
they're
we
not in
haven't-
familiar territory with Patrick.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Okay. I'm gonna put
I
it
agree
this
with
way.
that.
You see what I'm saying, Pops?
Let me put it this way. Going by Mike Tomlin's track record and for what we've seen and what we've known, we know he's no nonsense and he would not have tolerated that. That's what I'm going on.
We've never had that happen. It's unfamiliar territory. That's what
I'm saying. But if it would have happened, Mike Tomlin ain't going for that, bro.
It depends on how
Who y'all
established.
got to go back to? That's what you
It depends on how established the quarterback is too.
Penix, the one we drafted this year.
Kirk is y'all guy, man.
Yeah, you almost made me say something you just now.
But I don't mind you saying this all in fun, ain't it?
You almost made me say something. I love you, but you almost made me say something.
I'm just speaking the truth, though. Don't pay that guy all that money. That's your guy.
Well, I will say, Travis was very excited. Travis was very excited about Kirk at the beginning of the season.
Was and is now is 2 different things.
All right,
I'm bringing that shit up that I'm excited at the very beginning. Everybody's excited in the very beginning.
Wow.
Of course, people gonna be excited in the beginning. Everybody is. When their team is 0-0, what we talking about?
Okay. Wow, the table's shaking.
Like, man, don't make no sense. You keep repeating that over and over again. All I gotta say is Travis is very excited. You said that last week, said that week before. We know, we get it. Move on. It ain't the beginning of the season. It's near the end of the season. That's the point I'm making. Let's move on, man.
Pops and the Henry brothers.
You just pressing buttons. You don't even
No,
know you're
I'm
pressing.
trying to say we part of it too, man. You get mad at us because we saying
I'm saying
something.
you pressing random
Pat,
buttons.
you know what I'm saying? Get mad at us.
It'd be crazy. This is.
Even I forgot what that button was. I was like, what's about to happen?
That's the definition of how I'm losing this year to Pops. This man, it's a coin toss of making picks. He's beating me. I'm doing all the studying, this and that. I'm losing to this guy. But yeah, he's pressing random buttons.
Guys, I picked that button because every time Patrick and I say something, try to cut us off. Like we ain't even here.
You didn't even know what the button was.
I didn't know. Now you're going to tell me what I'm thinking when I can't think.
So Michelangelo said, "We are the real deal." Talking about the Eagles, and then go ahead, Ron.
Pops, will you stand for Kirk Cousins throwing all these picks on Dallas?
So what now? Say it again.
Will you be happy if Kirk Cousins was your quarterback and throwing all these picks?
Yes, I'm going to tell you why. But let me tell you why I'm saying that. Because sometimes quarterback get into a funk. Because he did bad in that game, the next game, Falcons not out yet. I don't know why y'all going all crazy. The Falcons are not out yet. This boy could come back in this next game and do a smooth game. Throw 3 or 4 touchdowns. You just don't know. See, y'all Falcon fans, soon as bad stuff start, y'all just freak out. Then you get on Dallas for sticking to their people. Learn how to have patience. Stay with your quarterback. Cousin ain't no chump. He having some bad time like all quarterbacks. But I'm telling you, y'all season's not over with yet. And I don't know why y'all showing out like
Can
this.
I tell you why I laughed?
It don't make sense to me.
Let me tell you why I laughed. The reason I laughed
It don't make sense to me.
Ron was asking, would you be happy? Like,
No,
you would be frustrated.
You ain't got to do that. I know what he said. But he asked me about Kirk Cousins. He was talking nobody else.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is what I'm saying.
But Kirk Cousins, he got y'all to this point that y'all at right now.
Okay.
It ain't all his fault that y'all losing.
It is.
No, it's not. Y'all don't run your running backs. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't have a one running back. Y'all make it so hard on Kirk. Some of your players are running out there missing balls that boy putting right in your arms. Y'all linemen is sometimes seem like they just let up and letting guys.
Nate, I got your comment in a second.
Listen. Kirk Cousins is the reason why we're in the.
I don't think so. Not all the whole reason.
Absolutely the reason why we in.
Well, it's a matter of opinion.
Right
let him talk.
Because when the defense do show up and play good like they did a week ago, he still dropped the ball. So that's on Kirk. Defense showed up.
I'm not talking about the exception not on Kirk. I'm just saying y'all got some bad play calling. Play calling.
Well, it's a combination. It's coaching.
It's a combination. And on Kirk.
It's coaching
all
and it's Kirk, but it's mostly Kirk.
On the interceptions, okay.
So
yeah.
If you throw 4 picks, you know you're not going to win that game. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you on that. You know, we talked about that a week ago.
Majority of the time you won't. Yeah.
3 picks, sometimes you don't win.
Right.
Most of the time you won't win.
Against the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
I agree.
many picks he threw after that game, Travis? The next game.
He
threw 3.
He threw 2 in this game right here. Yeah.
In this game, okay.
So when Kirk Cousins, you want to be like, you know what? I cannot do that.
Ain't no quarterback gonna say that.
Kirk Cousins is not gonna say that.
And
Ain't no quarterback gonna never say that.
Hold on, let me say this. And the thing is this. Dad was saying, "Oh, y'all Falcon fans, you panic when your quarterback's doing this. Is why y'all pretty much bad fans. Whatever. This is how you gotta look at this. We had number 1 in the NFC South. Now Tampa Bay has that by 1 game. We have to outplay Tampa Bay. We got to outbeat them now in order to probably even get in the playoffs at this point. And the way Tampa Bay is playing, averaging 30 points a game, they're going to probably win out. And they got an easier schedule to end out than we do. So, it's not looking good. I'm not saying Kirk can't turn around, but
that's what you're saying.
What I'm saying, I would have been made the switch. Like, the playoffs are on the line, literally. So you're going to wait until we're completely out of it, and it's going to be the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. When you got a guy sitting there that's a franchise for the future that you can be playing just like a lot of these other teams are playing their franchise for the future, what they drafted this year. And it seemed like doing pretty good for the most part.
Well,
so why can't we?
Let me say this then.
Because his name is Kirk Cousins and that he got paid a lot of money. Nah, if you ain't playing, if you ain't doing the job, get your ass on the bench. I don't care who you are.
Well, let me add on to what he just said. The reason that Kirk is in there, the reason y'all paid him no money, not that other guy sitting the bench, because y'all said that Kirk is the guy that can get it, and he have gotten you here. If that guy was better than Kirk, that guy on the bench would be getting this money.
First of all, the guy on the bench is the rookie.
I'm just saying.
That just got drafted.
But let me finish my conversation.
So why would they pay him Kirk type money?
Because Kirk got Super Bowl quality play in him.
How does he have Super Bowl quality? He's never been to a Super Bowl. Matter of fact,
but let me tell you why I'm saying.
Has he even got to the playoffs in his career?
Yeah, he have.
Like once.
Kirk Cousins.
What are we talking about?
He had a bad game, guys. But at first, all you guys was up and jumping up and down, talking about how good Kirk was.
This man got 6 wins, bro.
He had a bad game, and you guys pitched him to the curb. Come on, fellas. Come on, guys and dogs. Come on.
This is what we're going off of.
Now he come back and play, and then
he's got 6 wins. This is what we're going off of.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
It ain't like he got 10 wins and he's struggling in a slump.
Okay.
He got 6 wins.
I told y'all.
What we talking about here?
All I'm saying is, don't give up on Kirk right now.
I done gave up on Kirk.
All of y'all was coming out of the.
I gave up on Kirk.
Travis, let me finish.
Kirk's done.
All of y'all was coming out of the gate.
Zabam!
All y'all was coming out of the gate bragging up and down, jumping up and down about how good Kirk is. The bottom had a couple of bad games. Look at you guys. Y'all better kick him to the curb.
Kurt's washed.
Where's the... Okay, I got nothing to say. Fans for the...
If y'all can say Aaron Rodgers is washed, I can say Kurt is washed.
But I'm not... But fans for the Panthers, fans for the Browns, people that had teams to lose. But you Falcon fans, all of a sudden this guy had a couple of bad games. You guys better kick him to the curb that quick.
Damn right.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right, well,
We're tired of losing. We've been losing every season.
All right,
and we want to strive for
move on.
better. We're not content with losing like y'all might be. We're not content with that.
We expect better. We deserve better.
It's time for us to do better. Been doing bad for so long. Why we want to
We
continue to
got
do bad?
Thomas is hollering saying, "What's up, guys?" Well, I'm not trying to say Kirk Cousins is the be all that and all that, but I'm just saying I think it's a little early to be kicking him to the curb. I just think it is.
For me,
Yeah.
it ain't. I've been kicking.
I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong.
If he come back and win, whoop did he do? Good for him.
Nate, I'm gonna come.
But he basically got to outplay Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now.
And he can't
now
do
he
that.
didn't put himself in his. I don't think he can.
Nate,
That's the
yeah.
point.
Kirk been known to step up now.
Nah.
Nate, I'm gonna come back to your comment in just a
He
second.
didn't put himself in this predicament. Now, when you had the damn, it was 6. We was 6-3, running away with the division, and you done let them boys
Exactly.
come all the way back and lap us.
You think it's all on Kirk Cousins? The reason y'all losing?
I ain't saying it's all, but 80% of it is for sure.
Well, it's on the quarterback's shoulder. That's
The other 20% is coaching.
okay. You might be right.
All right, I'm gonna come back to your comment in just a second, Nate. But right now, this comment by Kevin Milwaukee will probably end this, kind of round up this part of this segment of the podcast, so we can move on to that argument. Jared Goff had 5 interceptions earlier in the year. Hey, when your favorite team is winning, other things in your life just seem to have a way of smoothing themselves out, or at least for the moment. And I think if you also, to add to that, I think if your quarterback is making mistakes and you're still winning games, it's different. But if those mistakes are costing games, the frustration is definitely understood.
It's different. The frustration is different.
Yeah, so it's definitely understood. Birds of Prey Nate says, hopefully you're still with us, Nate. Philly is not doing nothing with their wide receiver, so KC is more of a challenge being in AFC.
Man,
This is my personal opinion. It's my opinion. I think that facing either of those teams is about the same right now, simply because the Eagles have elevated their play, and the Chiefs, regardless of whether or not you're a Chiefs fan or not, Chiefs are not playing as well as they have been known to play. They're just not. Patrick has taken more sacks. He's missed more passes.
they got some injuries.
No.
As long as they get enough to get the wins,
Listen,
that's
hold
all
on
that
for a second.
matters,
Hold on for a
bro.
second.
We talking about a team that's 12-1 or whatever they are, not playing well.
me-
This is
They got some
ridiculous.
injuries on that line,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
finish my point.
This shit is crazy. 12-1 team ain't
They
playing.
play
I'm
good
gonna finish
ball
my
right now.
point.
They play
They're
good
not
ball.
playing as well as they have played in the past.
12-1.
However,
It's damn near perfect.
I'm not saying that the record is not reflective of how good the team is. It's probably, arguably, a top 3 team in the league. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying
They're the
is
best right now.
the Chiefs, the Lions are the best team in the league.
I don't think so.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Anyway,
They about the second or third best. That's just my opinion.
do you know they have the best?
I know what the records say.
All right. Anyway, you got me distracted, and I almost fell for it. My point is,
But it's my opinion.
the
against your
Chiefs
opinion.
aren't true. The Chiefs aren't playing as well as we have seen them play in the past. They're not. That doesn't mean that they're not good. Doesn't mean they're not a top team in the league. It just means they are not playing well for the standard that they've set
You
for
don't
themselves
like
in
the
the
Chiefs,
past.
man. You don't like the Chiefs.
Did I say I didn't like the Chiefs?
Because you said they ain't playing as well as
They have in the past. And a lot of these teams, like when they played the Raiders, when they play, of course, those are division games.
But
The
they
Broncos.
lost, 2 games?
But my point is, the games that a lot of these games, they could have very well lost and probably should have lost.
They lost to the Bills, right?
Yeah, and not only that, but they have had a lot of help from the referees. That's all I'm saying. So when you play a team like the Steelers are deceptively good. You're reminded how good that team is when they play against some of these other powerhouses. When you actually match them up
Eagles
on
are
the
one of them
field.
powerhouses.
I didn't say there wasn't.
Okay.
My point was to say that, in my opinion, it's an equal challenge to play either one of them right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You play the team that's in front of you first.
Well, I know.
That's what I was saying.
So my thing is to play either one of them. If I had my choice, if we could beat the Chiefs and lose to the Eagles, that would still help us out because it'll be a non-conference loss and a conference win. But either way, I think we can beat any team in the league, even on their best day.
Any team can.
Because I'm not just talking about the any given Sunday thing. I'm talking about we are a good enough team to beat any team in the league. We are a good enough team in all aspects of the game.
But I can pick another team to beat any team.
So
no, we're not.
Yes, y'all.
So with that being said,
I'm not gonna fool myself. No, we're not.
Well, that's you.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Ain't nobody gonna agree with that. Nobody.
Anybody stepping and say that Falcons ain't got what it takes to beat any team, y'all wrong.
The Falcons don't got what it takes to beat any team.
All right.
They don't.
I don't agree with that.
Kevin says
this team? No, they don't, bro. They don't.
Brandon says supposedly Philly hasn't won in Pittsburgh since 1965.
And Raheem is too nice, and he gotta go.
And I think it's the other way around too, Brandon.
He gotta go.
Pittsburgh hadn't won in Philly since 1960s.
That's why I keep telling you this would be the game.
Things change over time, so on and so forth.
Exactly.
But I will say this though.
And boy, if we lose to the Raiders,
This is a different. We got something special this year, and when I don't normally talk like that because
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
You
pretty much talk about the
Here's my challenge. Here's my challenge. Go back and find how many times on this podcast I said we've got something special. Those exact words. I don't normally say that. Use that terminology.
Last week.
So I'm talking about before this team that we're playing with right now this season, Ron.
But what's your point, Pat?
So common sense to tell you I'm talking about this team, not last year. That's what I'm saying.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm trying to figure it out too.
Last week means this season.
We'll talk about the Falcons, then we jump to the
Yeah, what
down the damn topics?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're talking about the Falcons, the last thing we're talking about.
But what are we missing here?
We talking about the Falcons, that's why I keep talking about the Falcons.
No, what I'm saying is I think with this team here, this season.
But Patrick's about the Falcons.
It's not about the Falcons right now.
That's what we always talking about.
You know the topic shifted, right?
You start talking about that, and that's what we start talking.
Yeah.
The topic shifted because we were talking about which
I
challenge.
was done.
Nate's comment was.
But we wasn't.
Nate's comment was.
I know. I was saying.
Nate's comment was that he thought Kansas City would be more of a challenge, and I was just saying that even though I could see his point, I'm thinking they both are an even challenge. I think we got something special this year with this team, something that we haven't had in a long time since Ben left. So.
Well, let me say this real quick. Can I say something real quick about this before I get off the Falcons?
We're talking about Steelers, and that ain't even the topic.
Like I said, we got the Raiders coming up this week, and it's supposed to be Desmond Ridder, our former quarterback, who we got rid of because he wasn't getting the job done, starting for the Raiders. So if it comes full circle and we lose to the Raiders, which is 2-11 by the way, which has the number 1 draft pick in the draft right now. If we lose to them, there's gonna be no justification of keeping Kirk Cousins in. If he lose to Desmond Ridder.
So what if
there's nothing to coach.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
There's no way we should lose to the
I get
Raiders.
that, but let me ask you a question.
There's no way.
I kind of understand.
What if it's a scenario where Kirk Cousins matches them points for points? They're duking it out, and then the defense loses you the game at the end.
Well, then that changes because that means at least Kirk Cousins showed up and did what he's supposed to do.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Versus an inferior.
So if you lose that way, it's different.
That means the defense didn't show up.
I got you. I was just
but
asking.
when the defense show up, the offense don't show up. When the offense show up, the defense, it's like nobody can get on the same page. But the defense has been playing as far as rushing and getting to the quarterback. They've been playing better now. The secondary is acting up now, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you lose to Desmond. Yeah, if you lose to Desmond Ridder, the season's over. It's over with, bro. They gonna make Desmond Ridder look like Joe Montana, bro.
Not like Joe Montana.
He gonna come out there and throw 4.
Not like Joe Montana.
Listen. This is what's gonna happen. This is my prediction. He's gonna come out there and throw like 4 touchdowns.
Travis.
No, he's gonna throw 3 passing touchdowns. He's gonna have 1 rushing touchdown.
You're saying your team is.
Hold on. Let me finish. can't interrupt him.
Yeah, let the man finish.
He is gonna throw 3 passing touchdowns. Of course, with some fumble snaps like he always does. And he's gonna run one in, which is gonna make it 4. And then they're gonna run the ball all over us.
Yeah.
That's what I see happening.
You can't really say you can't really say that's gonna happen right now.
I said what was gonna happen this past week, and it happened. I said 40-17. It was what, 42-21. I was damn near on the money.
Yeah, you were. Y'all had it for a while.
He's they ain't scoring no 40 points on y'all. Shitting me.
It starts off different.
That defense is horrible.
Kevin's
Overall.
Junior,
All right. Well, we're gonna get to these topics real quick. We've already hit on one, which is the Falcons. Kevin, Milwaukee.
Oh, I got one more thing to say before you start. One more thing. I'm sorry, I got to say this.
Yeah, one more thing.
Desmond Ridder gonna have 140.
Quit instigating stuff.
Desmond Ridder is gonna have.
You think I ain't been listening to you the whole time? He over there sleeping with it too. Yeah.
Desmond Ridder is gonna have.
He's stupid, man.
Desmond Ridder is gonna have 100.
I tried to ignore it. I couldn't no more. Go ahead, girls.
And Desmond Ridder is gonna have 148.8 rating against us too. Damn near a perfect quarterback rating.
I don't believe that.
But Ryan, what do you got to say on this Falcon stuff? We ain't
Don't let Ron talk.
No,
Ron does not get to talk right
We got
now.
a chance to hear from Ron. We talking about
This is the
Falcons.
podcast.
We've been hearing from him the whole time in the background.
No, he ain't really said much.
Yeah.
So hold on, guys. Reel it in a little bit, y'all.
Yeah.
What you got to say about this, Ryan?
I don't trust this team. I don't trust our coaching staff.
Turn the music down a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't trust nothing about this team. Tom Pitts gave up on this team a while back.
And I ain't even talking about Cal. He's terrible.
He just been terrible. It seems like our secondary just falling apart. They don't trust each other. Nobody not on the same page.
Oh, y'all not banged up, Ron?
No.
Okay. Man.
Like our team playing hide or seek.
For the most part.
1 minute the defense be doing their job, then the next minute they playing hide or seek. Then the offense doing their job, then next minute they be playing hide or seek. So you don't know what team you gonna get from week to week.
Exactly. And you know what it comes down to, Ron? That's why I say it's coaching also, because the coaches are allowing this. This is the game plan that they putting together.
So
Zach Robinson too, as the offense coordinator, running them damn jet sweeps over and over again. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
It go back to what I've been saying. I don't trust Raheem. Yeah.
And I like Jimmy Lake got the front part of the line together, but if the whole defense ain't playing as a whole, that falls on Jimmy Lake too, because he's the coach for the defensive coordinator. Him, Zach Robinson, I won't be surprised both of them replaced next year.
Well, Ron, let me ask you a question. What is it that y'all start doing when y'all was winning that you ain't doing now that you lost? What is it that y'all seen change?
Who's playing easier teams?
Easier, that's what I was going to say. I hate to say it, but
I don't think that's what it
We
is.
got the easiest schedule in the league. That's the difference.
We start doing what got us the 6th game, running the ball.
And
Thank you, man. That's all I was trying to say.
And we stopped using
It ain't easier team.
also.
Wait a minute. It ain't easier team. It's y'all changed y'all strategy. That's all I'm trying to get to say. All this stuff about we playing easier team. No, it ain't. You guys come out. Y'all using all y'all offenses at first. Both back, all the receivers. Y'all was running the ball. Y'all stopped doing that.
Both of them factor into it though.
Well, what we was doing was we was
Ron, you answered the question.
I know. I'm agreeing with Ron. That's what I said. We was doing a 1-2 punch with Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier.
Right.
Giving Tyler Algier more than just 10 carries. This man is getting 7 to 8 to 9 carries. Pat, you know what he had average per carry last game? This man had 9 carries for like 50, 60 something yards. He was averaging 8 yards a carry.
No, that's 10 yards.
So now
9 carries at 56 yards.
He was averaging. I think it was like he might have had like 40 something yards. But anyway, he was averaging 8 yards a carry.
So now y'all understand what I mean.
Stop giving him the ball.
What I mean now, if you don't give him back the ball, he's not gonna look too good. That's all I'm trying.
He was running better than Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
But Travis, you see my point now? You got a good back sitting on the bench. If you don't give him the ball, and the stats gonna make it look like he ain't hitting on nothing.
But this is what I'm saying. It's a combination of
That
these
1-2
things
punch.
that's killing us.
Yeah.
Kurt playing bad. Usually Kurt's accurate. He ain't even accurate no more. I don't know what's going on with Kurt.
He's trying to do too much.
That with the combination of not using the two-headed monster running backs that we got that can't nobody stop. If we run them both, if Tyler Drake gets 15 carries, Bijan gets 23 carries, we win the game. Every time. That's
it'll
proven.
be a different game. That's all
We
I'm
haven't lost
saying.
yet.
Now we talking
When
football.
they do that.
And you're not doing that.
But by not using that combination right, with the combination of running some bad plays with Zach Robinson and situational downs like 4th and 3, you running a jet sweep.
And the
In
ball,
the backfield, 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage when you need to get 1 yard. You know what I mean? Like doing stupid stuff.
and the
like
ball is in Kurt Cousins' hand too much. That's all I was trying to say the whole time. You got the ball in his hand too much, too long.
And that's why I say
And that's why the interception's coming.
Raheem Morris is not the right guy for
And now we're talking football.
Raheem Morris needs to go.
That's all I'm trying to get you guys in
And I
there.
know they're gonna keep him another year. I get that. But if it was me, and if we don't make the playoffs, I'll fire his ass
That's
after
real.
1 year.
That's real,
and get
baby.
me a coach. Go
Yeah.
out for Ben Johnson or somebody that's gonna give us a better chance. Because this play call
And
is
that's
terrible.
all I've been saying the whole time. Now y'all talking
He's
football.
too nice. He's smiling. He's like a used car salesman. All he up there doing is trying to smile and joke around. You ain't got nothing to be smiling about and be joking about when we on a 4-game lose streak. It don't make no sense
Yeah.
to me.
That running back y'all got is setting the bench. Put him on our team. That could be a first starter.
I'm tired of seeing his,
I just don't understand
I'm tired
it.
of seeing his big mouth, his joker smile, his teeth, everything. I'm sick of him, man. Get that man out of here.
So y'all do agree with me. The status, y'all changed y'all strategy. That's what happened.
Him and his capri pants.
So, Ron, that was a good answer, bro.
Did you
That's
see
what
him on the
happened.
sideline this past wearing the capri pants again? Did you see it?
No.
So think about what you said, Ron, and apply it to what's going on now.
I didn't see
Y'all
it.
got to get back to what makes y'all win.
That man ain't got no business having his calves out on the sideline.
Hold on.
Go back to when you get a head coaching job, you should have head coaching experience.
Hey, man.
All right. So
Well, he ain't finished. That could be so.
Raheem don't got no head coaching experience. He don't. He sucks.
Yeah, but it was working.
Right?
But it was working at first,
He
Ron.
got head coaching experience.
Yeah,
Now,
he
what
got
are you talking
that.
about, Ron? What
Yeah.
are you saying? Now?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
No, I talk about to put a whole team together. Coach.
It ain't the experience that's killing y'all. It's lack
Oh,
thereof.
he was the head coach for Tampa Bay. now.
Yeah.
They
Well,
went,
See, it ain't the experience that lack
I
thereof.
think it was 10-6, and he was the head coach for them for that one season. Then he
Yeah,
took over for
one
us in term and did a little.
He got
bit.
enough experience,
Did
bro.
Dan Quinn, and then he coached with the Rams, so he got experience. It's just I don't think he's the right man for the job, and I don't think he's head coach material. When we got him,
Well, that's what Ron said.
I said I'll roll with him, but I didn't like him. There was so many better choices to me, and they got him because he was here before, and he's got a rapport with Arthur Blank. That's why he's here.
They are pushing that other halfback out. They getting rid of him. They closing him out. You can tell what they're doing.
He'll be traded this offseason.
and he'll be gone. But that back is something special, man.
because we only got 5 picks.
He
We
will
need
be
picks.
traded this
He'll
off.
be-
I believe you. And I'm telling you, and Cowboy talking about getting a good back. If we end up with that back, I would love it. I would love it. That guy ain't no joke.
He'll be great.
I'm saying that guy probably already speaking better than BJ. BJ got a little more charisma about him, a little more stamina.
I've said
but
this.
when it comes to power back, that guy y'all got sitting the bench is it.
BJ is more elusive than him.
Yeah.
As far as overall back, I think Tyler might be better, bro. I've said this. It's an unpopular opinion, but I've said this.
Give me a third and fifth. Y'all the hell.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think a third or 1/3 or 1/5 gonna probably what they're gonna go for.
They'll trade him for a fourth.
Yeah, they're gonna be one play. They're gonna be two. They hardly ever do that
They ain't
anymore.
gonna be no 2 picks.
Yeah, they gonna be no 2 picks. They don't do that anymore. It's gonna be 1 pick. That's why they do it. There used to be 2 picks.
They traded him, it'd be a fourth. They'll
Yeah,
give him
fourth.
for.
Yeah, fourth.
If Dallas got like 10 picks, they can afford to
Yeah.
give that fourth up.
But anyway, I'm glad you said what you said, Ron, because I want everybody to acknowledge it's not doing what got you there. Y'all changed up. You got the ball in Kirk Cousins' hand too much, and anytime a quarterback got to have that ball in his hand too much, throwing a lot of passes, too much can go wrong. Too much go wrong.
Hey, Brandon, but I'll say this: the reason he was never like that with y'all because he's under McVay. The man think he's McVay. He's not Sean McVay. That's a different regime over there. McVay is a better coach than he is. So you see now he's not with McVay. He don't have that cover of McVay. You know what I mean? It's just him now. That's the difference. Some of these, you know how some of these coaches branch off, coming off and up under somebody, and they can do well, but he's not head coaching material to me. Coordinator, defensive coordinator, yeah. But that's it. All right, I'm done with the Falcons stuff. Now.
All right.
I got everything I want to say as far as I know about the Falcons. I'm sick of their asses. Let's move on.
Kevin says, I'm licking my chops. Go ahead, Ron.
I just mess with you.
Oh, man, you know what?
Go to the next topic, man.
On the screen. Kevin says, I'm licking my chops as I'm ignoring you for the rest of the broadcast.
Go to the next topic.
Nah, I'm just joking. Licking my chops as Vikings fans because the NFC ripe for the picking. Detroit's banged up on defense, very banged up, and they still winning. Too much infighting in Philadelphia. I've not heard of infighting.
Don't count them short now.
And Minnesota whooped Green Bay, Atlanta, and Arizona. Exciting December.
It's all about
January.
matchups, bro.
And then he
matchups,
says, no, he's just saying that.
No, I'm just telling them.
He's just saying the opportunity is there.
Yeah,
it's
no
right for the
opportunity
taking.
there. It's all about matchups.
Oh, what he's saying is right.
Yeah, he's thinking because they lost, they won.
But y'all,
That's
y'all,
gonna mean
but
something.
y'all ain't messing with Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, I told you it's about matchups now. Because a team lose with another team don't mean
Detroit,
it's gonna
Detroit
be good for
is
you.
the best team in the league, in my
They
opinion.
won of the
They are.
And then Kansas City after that.
Pops.
The reason I said Lions not, they coach is bullheaded. As long as he stay bullheaded like that and won't think about what he's doing, he can always make those guys not come to that. If you do that when they get in the playoff, doing all them boneheaded plays, it ain't gonna happen good.
Yeah,
for
they
them.
beat they beat the other best teams. They've got the best seed.
I'm just telling
they've got
you,
the best record in the league.
Patrick Steele,
Okay.
them boneheaded plays that their head coach, that line coach, he gonna be the downfall.
It's
of.
paying off for them because
No,
they're
not
12-1. They are 12-1, Pops.
Look, we're not arguing about how good they are.
I am. I'm saying they're the best team in the league. That's the whole point of the argument.
But when you get in the playoff, things are different.
Okay, so they.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
But they proving that they the team to beat.
All right, okay, I'll leave it alone.
Have they not proven that they the team to beat in the playoffs?
You know what, y'all? Now that we're talking about it, they beat themselves really last year. San Francisco couldn't do nothing with them.
Look, if you lost, you lost.
San Francisco could not do anything with.
If you lost last year, you lost.
San Francisco could not do anything with Detroit. Couldn't stop them, and
What's the
they
next
made a couple of questionable decisions.
You hear him talking? I can't interrupt him when he's talking.
Ron,
You keep asking me that, and this man's been talking. Like, what you want?
I know, but if they made a couple of questionable decisions on some fourth down plays, if it hadn't not been for that, they would have been in the Super Bowl, and San Francisco would not have. That's just the bottom line.
Woodles, and Ethel.
They're the better team. So, with that being said, 12-1 record. The coach isn't bullheaded because I don't remember the handful of times they've gone for fourth down this year, them not getting the first down. Do you, Travis?
What you talking about?
Detroit.
Detroit legit, bro. All
Yeah.
across. Part of what makes them great is their gambling.
But it's calculated gambling.
And they know exact. But see, when they gamble, they know
It's high probability for them.
Yeah, they got the team. They know what they got.
Yeah.
They know their line is gonna block. They got the players. They know how to execute.
Yeah, and
That's the difference.
and I said this last 2 years about them. They're the most disciplined team all across the board in the league. If you watch every play for them,
Sorry, this made me remember it when you said discipline. And we had 10 penalties in this game. We had the
Well,
most
that don't
penalties in
help
one
either.
game of any team in the whole season.
Ron. Yeah, you're right.
We ain't never did that.
Brandon Howard says, and he brought up a good point. Well, first of all, Kevin said, and then Desmond Ritter is going to do a choreographed dance in the end zone to celebrate it after they win. Brandon says, Morris never dressed like that in L.A., which is weird.
You want them back?
You can have his ass back.
It doesn't matter how many.
And then Brandon-
they all got crazy
You know what
dressing
I'm saying?
ways.
You wearing capri pants.
And then Brandon also
What head
said,
coach you
It
see
don't
wearing
matter.
capri pants?
It doesn't matter about a
Nah,
West
it
person.
matters. It
A
matters.
way a person dressed ain't got nothing to do with how they
That let me
play.
know he's soft.
then Brandon
The way a
said,
person
No.
dressed ain't got nothing to do with
That
how
let me know he's soft.
and then Brandon
That's what that lets me know.
goes on to say, I can only hope we pull tonight off and finish to try and win the division. If we can get in, I like to see the Lions one more time. That's if though.
The way a person dresses, ain't got nothing to do with the play on their field. It just don't, guys.
Brandon, I hear what you're saying, and if you want to get in, that's fine, that's cool. But I don't know if nobody wants to see the Lions right now, bro. Lions is on a whole nother level.
Man, ain't nobody.
You don't want to see the
NFL.
Lions, bro.
Them NFL players biting at the biscuit.
You might want to see
guys.
somebody else. No, I'm talking about as the fans. Y'all don't want to see the Lions, bro. Nobody wants to see the Lions. I'm telling you, you don't. Lions is one of them teams.
They
man.
want that, so
You got to have all your shit together to play them Lions and beat them.
Do y'all know how the NFL players think? They want the best so they can prove they
I'm
better.
not talking about the players. I'm talking about the fans.
But you said nobody wants.
No. I'm talking about the fans saying, "Oh, we want this team." No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the players. What the players think.
You don't want the Lions, bro.
Players, they want the best so they can make a statement.
Next topic.
Well, yeah, Coach Bill Belichick has now became the North Carolina football team new head coach. Thoughts on the hire, guys? How do you guys feel about it?
Well, the NFL wasn't falling at it as fast as they normally do. Looked like they would have, but a lot of teams just wasn't climbing at him like we thought they would. So I guess he seen, well, maybe I'll just go here. And evidently they must offer him a nice penny to do it. But
Yeah, that's a little blurry, guys. But
Jerry Jones are debating on bringing him to be the coach. So if Jerry Jones asks to be the coach, Belichick might get out of that. And maybe I'm talking crazy, you know.
I'm gonna see if I can get a better visual.
And this is another thing me and Dad was discussing earlier when I was telling him about this. He was saying, "Oh, well, he might be the Dallas head coach too. He can coach two teams at the same time." That's what Dad said to me.
Well, it's never been done, but who said it can't be?
You hear me?
Who said it can't be? Ain't no law against
No,
it.
I don't think you heard me. He said he can coach two teams at the same time. What coach has ever done that?
It ain't never been done. But then who's to say it won't be done?
Why you put me in this, man?
Yeah, that's the point I was trying
That's
to
the
make.
most craziest thing I've ever heard. I told this man, I say, Dad, he didn't sign with North Carolina. He's had a press conference. He's not coming to coach y'all too.
I didn't say that was going to happen, Travis. I said.
But you said this though. We had this
Jerry
conversation.
Jones was talking about making the decision to hire him. That's before I guess he went to the college team, guys. But even the NFL was saying he would be the next coach for the Cowboys. It wasn't just me saying
And
that.
my thing is this.
All right.
I feel like, congrats to him first off. That'd be a good team for him to take over because the running back Hampton is coming from there. It's going to be in the draft for North Carolina, which is my boy, running back out.
I don't see him staying in the college. I don't see that.
And I just felt like he should have held out because I felt like he would have got a chance to get back in the NFL this offseason. All these teams going to need coaches. And I feel like he would have gotten the job. I mean, I just think he would.
He had a reason for doing that.
You know, maybe the Raiders, you know what I mean? A couple teams, man, like, could use him. And I think he could have got back in the league. But unless he just made up his mind that he just wanted to, you know.
That's all it could be. He wanted the Cowboys job. He wanted the Cowboys job. He made that clear. He wanted that.
Maybe just wanted to coach kids again. But he should have waited. He probably would have had the Cowboys job. I don't understand why he did that.
No, Jerry's thinking right now. I don't think so.
You know. But there's a couple jobs that I believe
he even came.
Definitely the Raiders.
He even came to hang out with the Cowboys for a while with Jerry Jones. But I guess it didn't work out.
But congrats to him. How you feel on it, Pep?
I say congrats to him. Go for it. So a lot of times people are step away from something for a while. They've done so long on that level.
And
They feel like they still have something left in the tank. They still feel like they have something to give. And then it's a change of scenery, too. He's going from NFL to college.
Yeah.
It could be a little more of an exciting thing for him now. You know what I mean? Because sometimes college ball can be more exciting.
God,
Yeah, teach
a lot of these NFL teams weren't
then-
jumping at him like they normally do.
and-
either. Let's be honest.
And then also...
That's true. I agree to that. But I'm saying
They
this
had a
year,
lot to
though,
do with it.
But this year, it's going to be a lot of coaching changes.
Yeah, I was mid-sentence there, Pops. And then also... I love you, though. And then on top of that... and then hold that thought, though, Pops. And then on top of that, like Travis was about to say, I think, is you get a chance to like mold some college students and some children, some kids getting ready for the NFL, and you can say that you had part in that. You know, you took part in that. Because I know a lot of times rookies probably get to the league, they probably have a lot of work of undoing bad habits. You know what I mean? Trying to get them ready to play on a high level in the NFL. Whereas now he could be, you know, at a place where he can help them to go into the league the best way they can. As a rookie, I know that commercial. As a rookie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just saying. So.
And another thing, also to add on to that, I also think that he's doing this as something to prove to show, because he's hearing the rhetoric of he's too old and the game done passed him by and he can't coach in the NFL no more and he done lost touch. So maybe he's doing this to go back and show that he still got it. You know what I mean? And that he can coach kids up and maybe once he get back to where he feel like he needs to be, maybe he'll come back to the NFL. But we'll see.
We'll see.
And then you have to give in consideration how he think. It ain't like Belichick to be thinking, well, I'm just going to go to college and help these young people. No, that ain't the way he think, guys. He's got that old-fashioned, that hungry, he's stubborn. I don't think he went to college because it was his choice. I don't believe that. I think people just wasn't biting at him like they used to. And they say he got to a certain age, a lot of the team just wasn't going his way.
Oh, it definitely was his choice because he could have waited and probably got back into the NFL. Well, Ryan, what do you think?
Eventually, maybe, but I don't know, y'all.
I really think that a good spot for him, and he can turn that college around. Now,
Maybe.
I'm not saying that he's doing it next year, but we're going to see how they went from bad to good in like 3 years.
Yeah, you got to get some recruits in there, though. That's the thing now. It's all about
You're
recruiting.
going to get all that because his name speaks value.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about it too is, Ron, were you finished? I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't finished.
Go ahead.
But, okay.
My bad, man.
Brown. Yo, man.
Well, we can't see you, Ron. From
So
our
go
end
ahead. I was
because
just getting this out.
He's got this Belichick thing up over here,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we can't see you. So we don't know if you're beginning to talk or what. So we can't see you. Now we can.
Yeah. No, I just messing with.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is, like, if this would have been a move that we were talking about 5 years ago without the portal, then it would have been like, dang, you know how long it's gonna take you to get players to come up from high school and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. But now, since we have the portal, it ain't nothing to go to get a coach a team and then start recruiting players. Because now you can recruit them somewhat now, right? Now you can pay them. Now you can do all this stuff.
Everybody jumping in the
But
portal.
guys,
And
y'all
so
keep
you
forgetting
hold
time
on,
is now.
Pops. Hold on, Pops. I'm sorry, Pops. Hold on. And so now you can recruit the players from the other teams. If you make them a better offer, make it more appealing to them, then you can have the turnaround that would normally take you 3 years. You might have that turnaround in one season.
Right. Alabama lost
Hold that thought, Pops.
8 players in the portal. 8. They top wide receivers, top linebackers, and backup quarterback. So
Go ahead, Pops. You was gonna say something.
I'm just saying, y'all got to give consideration the last 2 or 3 seasons how things been going for Belichick. Then you got to see it. Time is now on the side, y'all. So you got to weigh all that in before you start. I just think he's kind of looking at it. He kind of feeling like the people wasn't coming at him, and he's at the end right now. And he figured, well, I'll go ahead and do this just to get on the ground floor. Where I can slow. Because he might need to slow down some, and that might be the point. He might want to do something to slow down some, and that could be it, y'all.
I don't know if the college pace is slower.
No, for him it would be.
It's a good
But
point,
NFL is fast now.
Yes, he's gonna have to do so much.
NFL is fast.
He ain't gotta get up at the crack of dawn and watching game tape, and he can college. You can kind of.
It ain't nothing like NFL, guys. It ain't nothing like NFL.
Do things at your own level.
But even the players say NFL is real fast. It ain't nothing like college. All of them says it.
That's a good point. I mean,
so that's what should have been said in the beginning. That's what's going on right here. I think he's getting ready to call it, y'all. I believe that with all my heart.
Call it. You know, that's the thing. The last thing I put up, he signed a 5-year deal.
NFL is demanding, and I think he had an age where he said he want to slow down some. So he went into college. So when college, he gonna start pacing himself. Pretty soon, you're gonna hear him retiring.
Now for 5 years.
You know how old that man is?
He signed a 5-year deal, Paul.
But he can do it in college because he ain't got to do all that.
That's what I'm saying. So he gonna be there for a minute.
That's what I say. That's the last place.
Yeah, he ain't talking about retiring. No,
I know, but I'm saying that's the last place.
But how old is Harbaugh?
50.
No, I'm talking about the brother that just came back.
Now, he's still younger than compared to Bill Belichick.
What? Probably like 57, something like that.
Okay.
58.
I was gonna say, some people it's like physically they may be older, but
no, Belichick on his end right now.
But their mind still might be sharp.
He's been around a while.
Enough
like
to do
Pete Carroll.
Like Pete Carroll was coaching at 70.
Belichick's still older than Pete Carroll.
And then
I think
I don't know if he's older than Pete Carroll.
Belichick is older than Pete Carroll.
I thought Pete Carroll was they're about the same age.
Oh, all right, okay.
Somebody in the comment
Pete
section.
Carroll's like 70 something.
Yeah, they're about the same age, pops.
I
I think Belichick a little older.
But Pete Carroll ain't got the history that Belichick had. No way. No
We
way.
wasn't talking about history. We were talking about
His
age.
staff lost through with this too,
I
man.
think-
He done won for so long, guys.
We were talking about age, pops, not history.
Okay.
I think the North Carolina job will give him a fresh breath.
He
He
ain't
the breed, and he do his job. Let's be honest. He loved coaching football.
Yeah, that's why he did that.
Right. He went to North Carolina. Yes, that is a bad school, but I think he finna turn that school around.
He got the stuff to
Think
do
so,
it,
too.
but the
Oh, yeah,
NFL was closing doors on him, y'all.
I
We
think
can see
at
it.
least I think he will anyway. I guess we're gonna see. We're gonna have to tune in.
But
and
I
find
believe he
out.
can do it because he still got a lot of coaching left in him, I think. But we'll
He got
find
the
out.
talent on that team right now, but
He could have been a
finna-
good coach for NFL. He could have.
Right.
He could have. But they trying to go young now. All the teams are trying to go young now. It's a trend. The NFL trying to get young coaches now. It's happening. Whether we want to believe it or not, it's happening.
Or the coaches are getting better at earlier. Well, that and the coaches are probably getting better at earlier ages.
Well, NFL just going for younger
Well,
coaches
I would
now.
hope-
Yeah, they just going young now.
Yeah, that's everybody know that. That's
Because,
no big deal. It don't take a genius.
But you got to think too.
No, that's what they want.
Years ago, a decade or two ago, you didn't see a young coaches like McVay
Back in the day.
and
yeah.
Tomlin
Yeah.
Tomlin was an exception
Yeah,
to
that's
the
what I'm
rule.
saying. It's a change in the
Yeah, it's
guard
a
now.
change.
It's
No,
all about
what-
young.
Yeah,
Who's the
I'm saying.
next?
What I'm saying is-
coming thing now. That's
what I'm
they-
saying
That's what
is-
they're doing, Trav. It is.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you didn't see coaches at the young ages coaching as well, because they're coaching beyond their years in age. Like
But
McVay, the way he
nobody-
coaches, the way Shanahan coaches, these coaches are coaching like back in the day, like coaches used to coach at 35, 40 years old. Is what I'm saying.
Because you know why?
45.
Because those coaches now, even though they're younger, they getting a lot more experience at a younger age now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's making them
Okay.
Yeah, be even
Yeah,
better.
we're saying the same thing. Yeah.
So, and they just don't want the older coaches now, man. Like they just don't like for the most part. You know what I mean?
Well,
Next topic. We got
Yeah. For the next topic, though, former NFL offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Redskins, Eric Bieniemy, was hired and fired for UCLA as the offensive coordinator. Now he's out. Is he just not good enough of a coach, or is this a race thing? Thoughts?
well, I don't think it's a race thing because you got Mike, you got
Let Ron go.
Hold on.
He say he want to go first.
right.
Let him go.
I don't think they gave him enough time. He just was there, what, 2 years? A year? You need more time to get a football team together. I just think they wanted him because of his brand. Every big enemy is a brand. And we bring a spotlight to that college team. That's what I think. But they did not want him. They just wanted the name.
Okay. I don't think it's a race thing because you have the Raiders coach, you got the Patriots coach, you have Mike Tomlin himself, who is arguably the best coach in the league currently. You got what's your coach's first name? How you say it again? I'm gonna say Raheem or Rush.
That ain't my coach.
What's the Atlanta Falcons head coach? Ron Morris. Travis said that ain't his coach. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But that's your team. That's your coach.
Raheem,
Hold on. Go ahead.
Raheem the laughing
But my
man.
point is, it's not a race thing. I don't think. I just think I don't know.
Raheem the laughing man Morris is his
Yeah,
name.
I don't know if Bieniemy.
That's his name.
Maybe some people maybe cut out to be a better coordinator than a head coach. Like look at Arthur Smith. Like
He needs to be a defense coordinator. That's what he needs to be.
he's doing pretty good over in Pittsburgh right now.
That's what I'm saying. For
And
him-
so it may be the same for Bieniemy.
If he was our defensive coordinator, I'll feel better. But the head coach,
That's what I'm saying. He may not be a head coach.
he's not.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not head coach material, man.
Me personally, I think every big enemy a good OC. That's what I really think.
It's like, yeah.
I would like to try him with the Falcons. I'll tell you
Me
that.
too.
I give you.
I hope
yeah.
he gets a chance in the NFL after this.
I'll give you. Let me give you another example. Brian Flores, awesome coordinator, in my opinion, but it may not be a head coach material.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. You cannot say that if you don't give a man the years, you like 3 years at least. Give.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I agree with you. I agree with you. However, but
a lot of these teams don't give the offensive coordinator 3 years or 4 years.
can I say something else? A lot of these teams are desperate. A lot of these teams are desperate, and so they're wanting to bring somebody in that's going to turn the season around within a year and a half. And
it takes time.
there are those exceptions out there to the rule that can do that, but you're not going to find that in just any coach, and I don't see that being enemy. That's just what I'm saying.
I would love Atlanta to bring him in. I would love it.
I'll take a shot. I can't be no worse than what Zach Robinson doing.
He is that old school. He did bad chat of the OCs. Can we agree to that?
Yeah, well they said, his reputation is, they say when he interviews for jobs, he has bad interviews. And I think what they mean by when they say bad interviews, they say he's stern, he's no nonsense. So he's like a throwback to old school coaching. And they say that ain't going to fly in today's NFL because everybody's so soft now. It ain't like he used to be.
Yeah.
So that's why he has a hard time getting hired.
I'd rather have an old school head coach than a young school buddy, aka Raheem Morris, jackass.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I'm with you, but I'm saying like,
go, Travis.
go
I
ahead.
got it. Yeah.
I'd rather have him that don't take no nonsense. Long as you do your job.
So you like a Mike Tomlin.
Yes.
I got you. Kevin, I got to throw this comment up real quick. Kevin says John Harbaugh of the Ravens is 61. His brother Jim of the Chargers is 60. Andy Reid is 66. And Todd Bowles of Tampa Bay, who looks young, is actually 60. Pete Carroll is 73 years old, and he's still coaching in the league.
Pete Carroll not coaching no more?
I mean, he was coaching in the league. I'm sorry, at over 70.
College. I guess he's in college.
Because didn't he retire, was it last year?
Yeah,
Pete Carroll.
He been gone for 2 years now.
So he was 71, basically.
Right.
So, and then Kevin O'Connell is 39, so it's like a stark contrast there.
I like him. I like Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
Look and see how old Bill is, Calvin.
No, we know he's 70-something.
Bill's like 73 or 74, he's maybe a little older.
See, but I tell you who needs to be given more opportunities, like I said, Byron Leftwich. That's a guy that needs to be given some opportunities, but he's not giving those same opportunities as some of these other guys.
I agree, because we don't know why. You don't know what we got until you give him actually give him the opportunity.
We know why, right?
He
We'll see it in a little bit.
He turned that job down.
This man took Brady first season and won a Super Bowl in Tampa Bay.
Who you talking about as a head coach?
Offensive coordinator.
Oh, offensive coordinator. So, Ron, you was gonna say Brian turned what job down?
The Miami Dolphins job down. Then they offer him the job.
Maybe he saw what happened with Brian Flores in that situation. Maybe he thought.
Well, you cannot.
Bill probably turned some people down too. I bet you Bill turned a few down.
Like Travis said all the time, you cannot look at that job and say that would be you. You cannot.
No, I know that. I'm just speculating. I'm speculating.
But the head coaching job that Byron was offered, obviously, was a team he played with, was Jacksonville. And the reason it was Jacksonville, it wasn't Miami. And the reason he turned that down, because they said he can be the coach, but he can't have full control. And he said, no, he won't. If I'm coming in as a new head coach, I want to have control to do what I can do with my team. And so he turned it down. But I felt like he still should have took it because he could have got his foot in the door. And if something...
Well,
if he would have did good with that, he could have built on that. And
he could have went on and they could laid on with a gaping for it.
That's why the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's why Jacksonville Jaguars
in the state they're in now. They got a I would say at least a top third quarterback in the league. I mean, like a top.
And they're making
currently
Lawrence look bad over there.
And because Trevor Lawrence is not that bad of a quarterback, he's a really good quarterback.
Okay.
And he's got his running back from that he had with Clemson. I just think that.
Is it the quarterback or is it?
No, it's the organization. It's the organization. They're going through what Cleveland went through.
Yeah, because Trevor ain't never been this bad.
No, they're going through what Cleveland went through.
What is the reason
before they got the coach they got now?
The guy can't keep a job. Y'all still ain't actually said that.
What guy?
I just said it.
What guy? The enemy?
He's got a bad reputation of interviews. They say his interviews are bad. He has bad interviews when he interviews. They said it's stale, it's boring, and they don't like his concepts.
So you think that's
and
why
they
he's not getting
they
the
said
job?
he's too hard nosed. They say he's. Remember when he was with Washington, they say he was too hard on the players and he was clashing with the players because he coaches hard like an old school style.
I remember that.
And they said they ain't gonna fly on today's players. You know today's players are soft, man.
Yeah, a lot of players say they want a hard coach to. I mean,
bro, it's different now with these players. They young, they like kids minded. You know what I mean?
You brought up a good point, Travis. What do you want? A hard-nosed head coach or a buddy coach?
Right. But what I'm saying is this is why
it
the
depends.
league. This is why the league. You remember Mike Singletary when he was the coach for San Francisco? Prime example. He was too hard nosed. Remember? That's why he got fired.
Who's that?
Mike Singletary.
Michael Stubborn.
Remember, he clashed with Vernon Davis.
Yeah, he
can't coach with him.
Right.
Won't coach with him.
But
Can't do it.
Oh yeah.
Won't do it.
All he had to do.
Can't do it.
You can't get personal with the players.
Yeah,
He made it personal.
all he had to do is just keep that to himself.
Yeah, he was personal with them players.
Yeah.
They ain't
But
gonna
see,
say that.
that's him. He's old school.
I know.
See, that would have worked back in the day.
That's
back
true.
In the 90s.
That's true.
But today, these players are soft. And Vernon couldn't handle it, bro. Vernon even said it. He couldn't handle it.
I'm not gonna say the players soft.
Pops, you gonna get a kick out of this one. Kevin says, Pops, Bill Belichick is 73.
I told you.
And hold on,
Yeah.
I know. And his girlfriend is 24.
Oh, he got a cute.
Yo, old dog, you. He said, "Yo, old dog, you." You look at you dancing around society's constraints, like the late great Gregory Hines.
The man might be old, but evidently he got.
That's what I'm saying. Basically, what he's saying that even though you're saying he's old, apparently he's got a 24-year-old
But
girlfriend.
we weren't talking about girls or women. We were talking about him as a man. That was about him. We weren't talking about nothing that he does. We talking about football and his age.
I would imagine it'd be harder to keep a 24-year-old girlfriend than to coach a football team. Wouldn't you, Trav?
You know, let me tell you one thing about a woman.
I'm surprised he got a 24-year-old girlfriend.
Let me tell you about money changes everybody's mind. It makes you put on different clothes and different attitudes.
That's crazy.
Money does that to a lot of people, not just women, to men, to money, make you change your attitude, make you wear different clothes, and make you have different decisions. That's what that's about.
Kevin said it ain't tricking if you got it, huh, Bill Belichick?
And the bottom line is this: we're talking about football. I'm kicking the football. I'm not talking about man's personal life. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But the bottom line is this here: there are times when even the players that Father Time will step up, and I don't care who you is, not good you is, the clock starts spinning and that lady starts singing. And I don't care what you do, it'll catch up with all of us. It does.
Kevin said it ain't tricking if you got it, huh, Bill Belichick? I ain't mad at you, Playboy.
I ain't talking about his personal.
Gotta
life.
get it.
Football.
I know, but he's a one of our viewers. That's his comment.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about his personal.
Playboy, gotta get it while the getting is good.
I don't do that with personal stuff.
That's the Patriot way, right?
I'm not stopping him. I'm just talking.
Gotta get it.
We all are.
Gotta get it while the getting's good. That's the Patriot way, right?
We all are.
Win by any measure. That is the Patriots way, whether people want to admit it or not.
But in my opinion, I will bring in every enemy right now. Why? He got a Super Bowl experience. He helped Kansas City get there.
Well, that's only one problem with that though, Ryan. He's not the right skin color, brother.
Right on.
So I mean,
we all skating around that thing like Gregory Hines.
Yeah,
we're not trying to be straight with what's going on here.
You still got.
We still got ways to fight.
No,
we're doing better.
We still got Mike freaking. You still got Mike freaking Tomlin.
No,
you still got the Raiders head coach. You got the Patriots head coach.
We're talking about him as a head coach now, right?
But Mike Tomlin
as a coordinator.
Mike Tomlin been with the same team for a while. That's why you still got him.
He might get a coordinator job.
Right.
As far as head
I
coach,
think
that's off duties.
I think he need to
won't
work
get that.
his that back up a bit.
or maybe he's just not head coach material. You got four major, four
Lord have mercy.
high class black head coaches in the league right now.
That's it.
Only 4?
That's what I'm saying though.
Only 4?
That's all.
So maybe Bieniemy is not head coach
Hey,
material.
that's a
So maybe
lot.
he is though.
Out of
That's what I'm
32
saying.
teams, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Maybe he's not head coach material.
That's a lot.
Only 4?
So which
You
team?
tell me we're not no smarter than that.
Which teams need a head coach?
A lot of them do.
A lot of them.
A lot of them do, bro.
What I mean is which teams?
No,
don't-
you meant what you just
Which
said.
teams don't have a head coach right now?
There's a lot of them
That don't have a head coach?
that shouldn't be getting a head coach.
That don't have a head coach. Well, how many
Everybody got
how many
them,
vacancies
Jack.
are there?
You talking crazy,
Talking about
man.
this offseason.
Yeah.
Probably the Raiders, Patriots.
Not probably now as we
You
speak.
watch this here. A lot of these coaches ain't going. A lot of these coaches ain't going to be there
Season
next
is
year.
still going on.
So that
My
right now
point,
you're not going to do that.
So we don't know what's going to happen with those teams.
But this is what I'm saying.
If they're not winning, we got an idea.
This offseason, what, Patriots, Raiders, who else
Jets.
am I missing? Jets.
These teams that not winning, it's a good idea that coach might not be there.
So
Saints,
basically we're speculating.
Giants.
So
We
we
ain't speculating.
could go into the season
These are
with
teams that's going to need head
we
coaches.
could go into the season saying that the Raiders,
Ain't nobody speculating.
the Patriots.
These guys are going to get fired.
Hold on.
Yeah, you don't know what's wrong with you, Patrick.
The Raiders.
The handwriting's on the wall.
Can I finish, please?
Yeah, you can.
Most of them already got fired. They got
We're gonna go
terms in
into so we're gonna go into this off season with 3 different scenarios. We're gonna go into the off season with the Raiders, Patriots, Saints,
The Jets.
all vacating the coaches, and then there'll be 3 opportunities that Bieniemy
You
should
got the
get.
Browns.
No, it's going to be more
Browns,
than
that the coach ain't going. That Browns coach ain't going nowhere.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's going to be more than that, bro.
Or we
You
could
got
go.
the Giants. Yeah. I mean, it's some coaches that ain't gonna be here.
Or we could go into the season with none of those positions coming open. They could sign those coaches to a few years each.
That ain't gonna happen.
Patrick, these coaches are
Pat,
going to get fired.
that's crazy.
Hold on for a second.
Hold on. Matter of fact,
We don't.
wait,
let me.
before you-
I'm
trying to tell you something
gonna finish my point.
He ain't
It's
keeping up
going
with
to
it.
fit your point. You
So
know,
he-
Hold on for a second. Let me finish
it's going
my
to
point.
fit your point.
Hold on for a second. Just let me finish
No,
it.
but you have to know this going into it.
Hold the thought.
Some of those coaches have already been fired. They got
Yeah.
interns that took over
Yeah.
already.
So he don't know that. He don't
All
know.
right.
That's
So
what I'm trying to tell you.
so which coaches have been fired?
Robert Saleh for the
You ain't gotta
Jets.
go down the line. Just know that some coaches already have been
Giants
fired.
coach Duval. He done been fired.
Okay, but that doesn't negate my point.
Michael McCarthy, I think he's gone.
Dennis Allen
I really do.
next year. With,
That does
I'm
not
not saying I want him gone, but I think he's one of them gonna be
Oh,
gone.
Mike McCarthy gonna be gone.
that does not
But then
negate
again, I don't know.
that does not negate my point that we don't know. We can't tell the future. We don't know what's going to happen. Can we say subjectively, because it's our opinion, can we say that most likely we think that's going to happen?
We go by the record.
Well, I
Pop,
mean,
we still don't know what's going to happen.
we can say most likely, but
We don't know what's going to happen. But
we know that. I mean,
Some of them we do know.
all the NFL analysts are talking about. We know.
Yeah.
these
But
guys
they
are
already know.
but
fired.
the point we're getting to is
They already know.
let's see what happens this season. Let's see if those vacancies come open, and then Bieniemy is not interviewed for a job, and given a fair opportunity, then we talking. That's a different story.
No one thinks like that. And analysts is gonna go out there on the limb.
I'm not. It's just even the analysts are giving their opinions because they don't know.
All I'm saying, they are.
But who do y'all think will actually give Eric Bieniemy a head coaching
And be
opportunity?
honest. Be honest.
Out of about, it's gonna probably be about what? About 8
What didn't you
teams?
say?
About 8 teams.
Or didn't you say he
I don't think
interviewed
that
for
much
head
money.
jobs?
Oh.
And I'm just to make sure I remember what we said earlier. He interviewed for head coaching jobs. They don't like his concepts. They think he's too hard nosed,
They say he's boring.
and they say he's boring.
They say he's a bad interviewer.
Can I-
Whatever that means.
Can I say something on
An
that?
interview goes a long way with
Can
any
I say
job.
something on
I
that?
know, that's what they say.
Can I say something on that?
Hold on for a second, pops. An interview goes a long way with any job. Why do you think they give classes on how to prep for interviews, and they give you tips and how to dress, how to answer certain questions, the right questions to answer, how to answer right questions to ask, rather,
But
how
what
to
I'm
answer
saying
certain
is,
questions.
but what I'm saying is,
So interviews got a lot to do with getting a job.
I think he deserves the right to have a fair shot and be a head coach somewhere because he's never been a head coach besides in college, UCLA.
Just,
you know what I mean?
but just because you never been something don't mean
No, I know, but I'm just
you
saying,
automatically deserve
only
to
reason
get
I
it.
said it because he got the experience though, like far as from offensive coordinator experience to move up to be a head coach. Is what I'm saying.
What?
He's got the experience.
this is what's going to happen.
If he didn't have no experience, then I'd be like, okay, he don't deserve
I
anything.
think
But he's been
that
coaching for a
yeah.
minute where he got experience.
Ron, wait a minute. They don't have what you're saying.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Hold on.
So you're saying that he should be given a more of a chance versus somebody that's never been a coordinator at least. I see what you're saying.
And he should be given opportunity too, because all these other coaches that ain't got no experiences is going straight to head coach.
Y'all don't get it.
And what color are they? We got to talk about this.
What coaches?
It's a lot of them. Dan Campbell
I'm just saying, say it for the podcast.
It's like, I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it's like 6 of them.
You ain't got to remember their names.
It's
They
Dan
just know
Campbell.
what the average is.
We know Dan Campbell's one. Who the other ones, Ryan? Help me out here.
I think to say the names would be good.
Help me out here, Ryan.
That way somebody can't look back and say, "Oh, you just saying it because." But
We're going through that, Patrick.
Yeah.
Now
You ain't got to say all the names.
I was responding to what Dad said, Trav. not
You
you.
ain't got to know all the names. Just know what the average is.
I seen a graphic on it the other day. It's like 6 of them.
Okay.
6 or 7.
You got to know all the
I
names.
think that will give him an opportunity, but that will not give him the job or the Rooney Rule.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna go through the process of interviewing
Right.
them so they can say they interviewed
Yeah.
them. They're not
Right.
gonna get no job, bro.
They're not gonna give him the job, but they just say, "Oh, we brought them in."
Listen, I can just hope he get back in the league as a coordinator, and maybe he can continue to work his way up if he does well. Because as far as head coach, yeah, that's off land. They're not gonna give him that. I already know.
Do you think you would make a great head coach?
I don't know. Just give him. But we ain't gonna know. We ain't never seen him be a head coach.
Okay.
How we gonna know if we don't give him an opportunity? That's the point I'm making.
That's the point I'm making. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what
I
happens.
think he will make a good head coach, but what team in the NFL will give him a chance?
Shit, our Falcons need some discipline. I would have loved to see him be the head coach for us. We need discipline.
Right.
We need it.
That my whole point. He that old school that don't take notes.
Yeah.
And we need that.
I think he'd be good with the Saints too. I think he'd be good over there.
Atlanta,
I think the Giants. I think he'd be good with
the
them.
Giants, the Jets. Well, I cannot say the Patriots because but those teams right there, I would give every BME a chance with those teams. He expect the best out of his players.
In Jacksonville, didn't I hear they looking to fire Peterson too?
They've been talking about that since
Yeah, I think he might be
October.
out too.
Well, I'm not mad at that because you had all that talent on that team and you're 1 year removed from making a playoff run.
Yeah, that's what I said. See, they was good, and then it's
That's what
like
I'm
they
saying.
just regressed so bad.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
you got to look at the coach. You got to. You got to look at you have to look at the organization too. Like the owner has to start looking at the GM, the scouting process. Like you got to look at everything.
I just think that they do a good job at firing these coaches if they don't do the job. But I feel like more minorities need to be given more chances for head coaching jobs. That's all.
I'm with you on that one.
We're doing. We can say we're doing a little better, but is it really? We got what we had before all the firings and stuff. We had 6 minorities in the NFL.
Yeah.
Robert Saleh for the Jets, which he's I think Indian or something.
With Minnesota.
No, I'm saying Robert Saleh for the Jets.
Yeah, he is.
And then the other ones was black. Yeah. So
You think Saylor should have kept his job?
Yeah.
No, Robert
I'll
Saleh,
do.
he need to be gone.
Okay, well then that's justifiable then.
he was terrible. He was terrible, Ryan.
No, what was terrible? You let Aaron Rodgers, the owner. Let
I gotta
Aaron
say this
Rodgers
real.
Take control of that team.
Now Robert Saleh, I told you we need to go get him as defensive coordinator. Now that'd be perfect.
Kevin-
He's a coordinator. He's not a head coach.
Kevin's stupid. Kevin
He's
says,
not here.
"Can you imagine Bill Belichick spitting game?"
Yeah.
I can't even do a Bill impression. I'm about to work on my Bill Belichick impression. Yeah.
Here's it right here.
I walked up to her and
I just showed her.
I just pointed my head this way.
Asked her,
Yeah.
do she want to see his headset?
Yeah. You want to see my headset?
That's the best.
I'm trying to imagine how that would go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's how you do it with his hood on, like Ryan had. That's how he would do it.
He be
listen,
doing
and then him basically saying, "I've got money."
That's it. That's all you gotta say.
Bill
No, I'm just
Belichick,
joking.
like, you know who I am.
If Bill Belichick ever hears this, no disrespect,
Like, the
because
Unabomber now.
arguably the GOAT of coaching, arguably. But
He
it's just hard to imagine how that would go down.
Hey, it went
Anyway,
down.
enough of that man's personal business. What we doing with personal? That's on him. We talking about football.
Kevin
I don't
did
talk
it.
about people's personal business.
Kevin
I know
did
this
it.
ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't
Kevin
You
did
gotta
it.
ignore that and move on. And we know Kevin is talking about the man personal life,
Yeah.
but Kevin, I get it. You're interested in that, but we're not. Let's talk
Kevin
football.
making a joke. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And it is funny. I guess we're moving on to the next topic.
We're gonna move on though.
Kevin said, I hear you, Travis. Remember when that young I ain't even gonna say that.
But the bottom line on those coaches,
I'm gonna pass.
I want to say this where you leave
What
that.
you say, Trav?
Guys, that's what, about 4 black coaches in the
I'ma
NFL.
pass
There's
on that
32 players. And it's 32 game, a 32 team, and there's only 4 black coaches, right? Right? Am I right?
You right.
Yeah,
There's 4 black coaches with 32
Yeah, we
teams
moved.
out there. I know you're trying to move, but I'm gonna say this because I ain't said a word about it. There is something that can be said about that, and it's simple as that. And there are some coaches, black coaches, that's been kept under playing with the assistant, and they should be head coaches.
Right.
This thing needs to change because there are some good coaches. Look at Dion.
Right.
He took off to get experience, and I can understand why that. But there are some good black coaches that could possibly be some head coaches.
And let me say this too, just to make this
I'm just putting it out there. y'all.
and let me say this too, just to make this clear. Just because you're a black coach don't mean you deserve the job. Don't get twisted.
That ain't what we're saying.
No, Dad. You gotta let me say what
I
I'm
was agreeing
saying.
with this.
Yeah, but let me finish.
he's concussed.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, just because you're a black coach don't mean you deserve the job. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, just give us some opportunities. That's my thing. And if you give
That's a
me
good clarification.
yeah, because I'm not saying just because you're a black coach you deserve the job. No, you're
That's-
supposed to hire the best man for the job.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you happen to be black and you're the best man for the job, get the job.
Yeah.
But at least give us more opportunities like you give
I agree with all that.
your white counterparts. That's my.
Let me say the way I feel it, y'all. I'm gonna put a little old school twist on
No,
it.
I just said it.
When someone comes, you ain't say it this way. When
Okay.
someone comes to apply for the job, to be fair, close your eyes and talk with them. That's the only way you can be fair about the coach. Because if you got your eyes open, that person come in the door, a black come in, a white come in, that's go right there. The trend is different.
Who's next? Come into the room. I can't see you, but who's next?
All right, don't make fun of it. That ain't what I'm saying now.
No, I'm
You
saying
need to
that's-
listen to
that's
what I'm
you
saying.
You actually wanted to see how they
The
carry
bottom
themselves.
line is this, guys.
You do want to see how they
people
carry
all that
themselves,
talk-
Pops.
You gotta see how
It's
they
just
interact.
the bigger
You gotta
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at them.
Okay.
Eye to eye contact. You gotta see how they interact.
See, that's that jokey thing.
I know what you're trying to
The
say.
reason I say coach,
I know what you're trying to say,
I don't mean
Pops.
actually.
I know what you're saying.
Not be biased.
But
That's what I meant.
it
By
was-
they joking, but it ain't none of them not gonna be biased.
We know what you're saying,
The only way
Pops.
you can't be biased, you know you're biased. You have to go into it like with your eyes closed.
We took
That's all I'm
we
saying.
took an opportunity
I ain't trying to joke
to make
about
a
it.
joke, but we knew what you were
This is
saying.
my thing. Hold on. Let me say this.
But I'm done with it.
There's gonna be a mic drop right here for people that want to say, "Well, Aaron Bieniemy just ain't good. He just ain't a good coach. He don't deserve no job." Okay, fine. Let's just say that's the case.
We don't know that.
No, I'm just saying, but people are out here saying that. So let's just say that's the case. All right. So what about the excuses for these other coaches with these teams that's got losing records that get fired and get rehired the next year?
I don't tell you what it is.
Yeah, I agree.
You see what I'm
That's what it
saying?
is.
I agree.
That's what it is.
Does that make any sense, Ryan? Like Matt Nagy, for instance, got freaking head coach job. And we know he terrible.
The excuse they use for that guy is he got a hard interview. Yo, you know everybody can take that and say that's why they hired him. They can use that as an excuse. That's what they
It
do.
sounds like
That's what they
It
doing.
sounds like they blackballing.
That's all they doing. That's all it is.
Allegedly, that's what it
Pops,
sounds like.
Ain't no pops. I'm just putting it real.
Doesn't that sound like a
It is.
blackballing by
It
saying
is.
he's a
It
hard
is.
Everybody is using that guy.
It is, Pops.
Everybody saying he got a hard or he's a boring.
It is possible because
you know everyone can say that guy.
consensus. If you have multiple people saying the same thing
Patrick,
about,
you can argue that all you want to.
If you have multiple,
what I say is still staying.
what I'm saying stands. If you have multiple people saying one thing about the same person, not just one person, like a one-off, or maybe two, but this is multiple people saying the same thing on 3 different points of contention about
I can
it.
prove you wrong right now.
Then you might be like,
I
okay.
can't necessarily agree.
Wait a minute,
with that.
No, I'm not saying I agree with
Let him
it.
go ahead and finish. I'm gonna drop like you. Go ahead. I'm finna get it now.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
saying I agree with it. I'm just saying
Go ahead.
you can't say that it's invalid when you have what they're saying when it's a lot of people saying it. Like
The reason can I say something real quick?
You might go ahead. You gotta get him and shut him up and do it.
All right. The reason I'm gonna say I can't
He's
agree.
not gonna shut me up.
That just figures.
I'm not trying to
take
shut
it
you up.
wrong.
I'm
Don't
just
take it
saying.
wrong. That
Yeah.
just figures.
I know what
me
you're saying,
back.
Pop.
Yeah, the reason I say, Patrick, I can't agree with that,
Yeah,
or
it's
because
not real.
these owners, they have meetings with each other, meaning they friends with each
Exactly.
other. They talk with each other. They talk about who the coaches are, who's this and who's doing this and that. So you don't think that one of these owners can spread that rumor around to the rest of them and have it be a whole thing to where they say, well, I'm not hiring because of this. Well, oh, that's how he is. Well, shit, I'm gonna do the same thing. You don't think that's going on?
That's possible, yeah.
Possible.
It's absolutely. Pops, we
Other ones.
Pops, these are things that we are speculating. We're not in the meetings.
No, this ain't
No,
what I'm
it's
gonna
just
say.
speculation, but I'm just
But I'm
saying.
just
No,
saying.
I'm gonna say something that I
Well,
speculate.
me and Trav,
I think
we're talking. We know
Yeah.
we're speculating. We're just speculating.
it's all speculation.
And it's
everything we saying, guys, is allegedly and speculation.
But I'm not gonna sit here and be stupid enough to say that it's not possible. But
But-
it could be
But the
possible.
reason I say that because what they call it the good old boy meetings when they get together, if they choose to blackball somebody or whatever, they do it.
That's real, Patrick.
Colin Kaepernick is one prime example.
real,
They
man.
all talked about him.
I'm not saying it's real or
Just
not.
saying.
Just saying.
That's real,
Just
dude.
saying.
Anything's possible. That's possible.
Well, guys, just
Because we don't know for sure.
Ron want to say
Yeah,
something.
go ahead, Ron.
The only way ever the enemy will get back in the NFL if he go over there to the Steelers. That's the only way he will get back.
I don't know about that. Just because of Mike Tomlin.
You're saying Mike Tomlin
don't mean
would be
that.
more likely to give him an opportunity
It don't mean that.
to coach than a lot of other
Mike
coaches.
Tomlin got ways too, you know.
And you know that's bad when.
Hold on, I just caught something. He got ways. What does that mean, Pops?
Just what I mean. Mike
Before
Tomlin.
y'all go to that,
I can make it clean. I'm gonna make it clean. No,
because I know this is gonna go.
no, it ain't going that way. I'm just gonna tell you what I meant by
I was
it.
just curious.
I know.
So-
Let me say this real quick. Though, let me say this. You know it's bad when a minority head coach got to hire another minority coach in order to give him an opportunity. That's bad, guys.
I agree. I agree
I
with
don't
that
think
part.
Tomlin will do it.
What were you saying, Pops? You saying he has his ways? What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna say what I mean, and I want you to get on the.
No, I was just asking.
Just let me finish. You want a hell of answer? Just let me.
He said, "Let him get it out."
You so anxious, Mike. I'm gonna put you in your place right now, bro.
I'm sorry, Pops. I'm
Yo,
just asking.
I'm gonna give him a reality check right now. Okay? When I said Mike Tomlin, just because Mike Tomlin look a certain way, see, Mike Tomlin shot his old way. I remember what Patrick saying about a season ago, when you get rid of him, he's done. See, this is what, wait a minute now, this is what he said. I said, Patrick, why you say that? Well, he listened to that. See, I told him he was wrong, and he was wrong. Now, I'm gonna shut him down. Now, here go the thing. Old school talking now. Guys, here where it goes right here. Most of these guys that's got the position, I'm just gonna say, most of the brown or dark skinned people got the position, them the very one that won't hire you.
That's true.
Now I'm being real, I'm keeping it real.
That's
And
real.
guys,
That's
I'm
real.
saying I don't mean all of them that way, but the majority of them, you got even my white brothers and sisters. You done been on jobs where you see one of your white brothers that got a job, you go up and talk to them, they look down on you, you say, man,
I see it
it's
firsthand.
in white and black guys.
I just wanna-
let me Patrick, let me finish.
I just want to clarify.
Patrick, let me
Are you
finish.
lumping?
Patrick, come on, let me
Are
finish.
you lumping Mike Tomlin in that?
They gotta let him finish.
He don't like it when somebody get the best of him,
He
y'all.
butts in on us too, though, right?
Be fair.
But Patrick, this is something you want to hear. You need to hear this.
Go ahead, finish.
God, all I'm saying to all of us out here is, we're all them experienced on the job where someone's in charge. You go up to that person and say, well, that's my buddy there. You go up to him, that ain't your buddy no more. You don't went up to job where you see somebody say, well, come on over and get this job. I'm over. You come over there and they say, so-and-so said to come. They say, who is that? We done had situations where we thought we had a foot in the door and come to find out because what we thought we had a favor turned out not to be. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, but
This is white and black. It ain't just black. Everybody on here can say, Pop's right.
Context is.
Wait a minute, Patrick. Don't be trying to shoot that down. It's
No,
real.
you said it's all. You said that's all I'm saying. Like you were finished. Then when I go to say something, you keep
but I'm
talking.
still talking though.
Okay,
Patrick.
well go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
You know what? I'm letting him have it.
Just like you.
He wants to come in and say what I said was wrong, but
I know
everybody,
ready to jump in the bed because he's still
look, listen, everybody out there
He
know what.
contradicted himself, but I'll show.
Ain't no contradiction.
I'll show you in just a second.
Everybody out.
come back in a minute when he's done and still saying
Everybody,
right?
got to. Everybody out there know what I said is real. I said that's in black and white. I made that clear. That's in black. All of us, black brothers and white brothers, all of us are like, no, we had somebody we thought they got our back. And you got there, they didn't even know you. Or they in a job now, they don't know you, they're turning their nose. Guys, I done had that to happen so many times. Everybody out there, even women, can say, yeah, he's right. I had that sister. She was my girl. Got there, then she looked down on it and hired somebody else. Guys, this is real. Now you can sit there and say it ain't, but it's real. Now you can go what you want to say, but what I said is real.
I'm not saying that's not real, but context matters. And you started out that whole bit by saying Mike Tomlin has his ways.
Now
also.
I made it clear what I meant by that.
And then you proceeded to go on this rant. So basically,
Mike Tomlin ain't gonna go out his way to hire a black person because he ain't got that kind of power.
when nobody was hiring Brian Flores, when Brian Flores got fired mid-season,
One situation, that's all.
One situation. That was the most important situation at the time.
That's more important than
And
that.
then it was a situation where Brian Flores, in my opinion, most people were saying that he shouldn't have been fired because the Miami Dolphins were actually being competitive. Mike Tomlin went on record saying that there's no way that man should not have a job.
Of course he said that. But that's just one statement there. That's just one situation. That's all it is.
But then you're going to lump him in the category of saying...
I didn't lump him into nothing. I just said a situation.
You did with your context.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Whether you want to...
Well, I will say...
Unless... The way your context, the way you started out was Mike.
Don't tell me how I started out. I know how I started out. I meant every word.
I'm gonna repeat what you said because they're your words. You said Mike Tomlin.
I meant it.
Mike Tomlin has his ways too, and then you went on a rant about a lot.
Mike Tomlin, you said that back in the day. You wanted to get rid of him because you said he.
No, not about being unfair to minorities. I'm talking about coaches.
Now we ain't talking about minorities. Mike Tomlin
that's
got nothing to do with minorities. He ain't got the power behind.
Are we not talking about minorities in coaching?
That dad, he got the power to hire who he wants as his offensive coordinator.
But why he not doing it?
He did.
I said one situation.
That's why your whole thing didn't make any sense.
This guy, my thing didn't make sense.
And I will say
this guy been out there. Why he didn't call that guy up, y'all?
Hold on, guy.
No. Why he didn't call that guy?
Because his position is filled by other black coaches.
No.
How was that?
Hold on.
There are other. I gotta say this. There are other black coaches.
I know what your point is.
That Mike Tomlin has hired within the organization under him. Black coaches. What more do you want?
If you ask the question, let me answer.
Now I will say that.
You see what I'm saying?
Let me answer.
So
hold on for a second, guys.
Hold on. Let me finish it. Let's fire one black coach to give another black coach a job. Is that what we gotta do?
I didn't say that. You said that.
Let me say this.
I'm talking getting black coaches a chance.
But my point is, he's already got black coaches hired on him.
We talking about head coach.
I'm talking about Mike Tomlin.
Now I will say, I was surprised when he hired Arthur Smith. I was surprised at that because I thought he was going to possibly hire Byron Leftwich.
Yeah, I thought that too, but he didn't.
But it seemed to work out for y'all.
It did work out. He wanted to get back.
Byron was in his space.
Running the ball and controlling line of scrimmage.
Arthur Smith was good at is running the ball. I never had no complaint with him as far as running the ball.
But Byron would have been good at that too, though.
I really think Mike Tomlin
would have been good at it too.
I think Mike Tomlin would have had a plan. Had a plan all along.
Now you was ready to get rid of him a long time ago.
Because looking back, I didn't see it then, but looking back, he probably knew that there were one or two championship level quarterbacks coming over, Russ being one of them, that could keep the passing game at a high level or take it back up to where it was when Ben was there. But that we needed to go ahead and get back to running the ball. That's all I'm saying.
And that's what the Atlanta
So with that being said,
I thought Byron definitely was gonna get hired.
So with that being,
he had a chance to hire Byron, but he didn't.
But moving on from that other thing.
But it worked out though because
I think it worked.
I thought he was gonna be fired by mid-season.
But he had a chance to get Byron though, and Byron would have been a good coach. He would have been able to do the same thing.
But you can't look at a 10-3 season.
Yeah, I say, but Arthur's doing the same though, so I gotta give him his credit.
We know how Byron is though, guys.
I hated on him. He wasn't good when he was here, but I have to because he was a head coach. It's different being an offensive coordinator and a head coach. Now he was being offensive coordinator over there. He's doing an excellent job, so I got to give credit where credit's due. Mike Tomlin made the right choice. It is what it is.
I'm going to say this again. The only way every big enemy will get a chance if Pittsburgh Steelers give him a chance.
Well, he's an offensive coordinator, so
it's not going to happen anytime soon because
that's nice. That's nice.
That was a nice pass.
That is nice.
It's not going to happen anytime soon, and you want to know why? Right. It's just like when me and Pops were kind of going back.
The Rams just made, I guess, a good 40 or 50 yard pass.
That's Puka Nacua right there.
That was a good pass, guys. They gonna be trying to beat San Francisco.
But this
boy, he just ran down the field.
The reason they're not.
If that boy had thrown that ball right,
he's Samoan too.
I know, but if he'd have thrown that ball where you have to slow down, that'd been a touchdown. Yep. You see that, Brandon? If he'd have thrown that ball where you run up on, it'd been a touchdown.
Go ahead,
He was under pressure. The pocket was closing in on him, so he couldn't step into it.
Assistant offensive coordinator.
Yeah, but my thing is, Ron, to negate your to contradict your point, their receivers coach, defensive coordinator, that he's got black coaches under him already in the organization. And there's no spots that need to be filled.
But why
So-
I'm saying either make a spot for him.
Make a spot that they don't need.
Wait a minute.
And so you're gonna take money from your players that you need to pay them, and your other coaches to make a spot for somebody.
Wait a minute.
Does that make sense to you, Travis?
Can I give you an example?
Let him finish, bro.
Can
God.
I give you an example? Where Robert Salem at? Where he at now?
Who?
Robert Salem. Where he at?
Robert Saleh.
From the
Where he
Jets?
at?
I don't know where he's at.
He's at home, right?
No, he went Green Bay or
32
Minnesota.
teams, only
Oh, they
4
picked him up?
coaches.
He picked him up. They made a spot for him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. He
Okay,
got
well, I can't speak for every other team. Just because one team makes a spot don't mean the Steelers should make a spot. What kind of?
So what team is he with, Ron?
I think he with Green Bay right now.
Oh, okay.
So what you're saying is because Green Bay made a spot for this guy that the Steelers should.
And what's his spot? What is he? What is his
he's
spot?
assistant.
Defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know most teams have assistants to their coordinators, right?
But if they're not doing the job, fire them and bring in every BM.
But my point is, do you not think the Steelers' assistant to the coordinator is not doing a good job? What are we talking about? Like,
That's just his opinion, Patrick. That's all that is.
Yeah, they doing the job. Though,
That's just
Ron.
opinion. That he ain't
Right.
saying.
They're a team with 23.
if we were a team that was not doing
It's
well,
just a scenario. That's all
Pops,
he's doing.
it's not.
Thank you,
He's saying that Mike Tomlin should create a position as an assistant coordinator for Eric Bieniemy right now as we speak. It is not necessary because the assistants that are assistant our coordinators right now apparently are doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, he got to go somewhere, Ryan, where he's actually needed.
Needed.
Yeah.
We don't need any other. And that's nothing against Bieniemy. There's nothing against. This is not a personal lash out at you, Ryan. By the way, it's just
I know.
we get heated, but
Right.
And like I say, and it's I hate to say
you know what I'm
that.
saying? They run like
If he don't get the
if
opportunity,
we wasn't doing good. See that other team, they felt like maybe they felt like they had a need. You know.
I mean,
if he don't, oh go ahead.
all I just trying to say, for him to get back to the NFL, he got to go with a team like the Steelers. Why? Because your head coach give people an opportunity.
I agree with that part.
But not even that.
No,
though,
no, no.
Ryan. Not even that.
I'll let you-
If he gets back in the league, it won't be the Steelers because Arthur Smith doing as good as he's doing. He's
Right.
coming back.
Yeah,
Obviously.
we don't have the need.
But
I mean,
it's going to be another coach of minority descent. Probably bring him in if he's going to get an opportunity. That's probably what's going to end up happening.
I mean,
Hate
yeah,
to say it.
I wish.
And it shouldn't be that way, guys.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I was saying a while ago. They shouldn't be that way.
I agree with you on that. I agree. You got no.
Maybe Raheem Morris brings him in and gets rid of
Thank
Zach
you.
Robinson.
Thank you.
But then again, he's so much buddy with him and Jimmy Lake. We know they ain't going nowhere.
Right, but it go back up in, do you love your job? Do you love your money? Or do you want to do better than what you're doing? You see what I'm saying? Every big enemy a good OC. We seen that in Kansas City.
I agree with you on that.
We need help. With
Yeah, and it's about fit too, though, right? Like,
yeah.
what type of position that you are better serve a team at, and then what team is a better fit for you?
And
Like,
see this is the thing.
like Bieniemy might not
yeah,
fit some teams like other teams. Like Arthur, for whatever reason, I didn't see it then, but Mike Tomlin saw it. I give him his props.
Well,
Arthur Smith ended up being a good fit.
I told you.
Ryan
Ended up being a good fit.
Ryan, did I not tell you and Nate this? I say when he got hired with Pittsburgh, it actually makes sense because he's great at running the ball, and Steelers are trying to get back to running. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
But I say, but as far as the passing, I'm surprised y'all doing so good at that though.
Yeah.
But y'all got quarterback too. We
Yeah,
didn't really
we
have
got
a
a
good
good
quarterback
quarterback,
at the
yeah.
time, so Maybe it wasn't Arthur Smith. Maybe it was us.
Maybe.
Not the head coach. The Steelers got one of the greatest head coach.
I agree with that.
And
I told you when Patrick told me to get rid of him, I say the second best coach of August Lee, the winners coach. I even told him that when he said put him out.
I said, boy, if they get rid of Mike Tomlin, boy,
I knew
he just started talking.
Tomlin, I stand on everything I said.
You either know it or you don't.
I stand on everything I said in the past, and everything I said in the past was valid.
Because it ain't so.
Everything I said in the past was valid, but Tomlin has improved.
It was wrong.
In a lot of his decision making as a coach, and a lot of his in-game decision making too. That's just the point. That's just the fact of the matter.
Tomlin, man.
And he's gotten better at his acquisitions in the offseason too.
No, the team got better.
And you can credit a lot of that, some of that to Omar Khan too. But Omar Khan and the coach have to come together and agree, because at the end of the day, he can go out. The GM can go out and scout the player, but the coach has to hire the player. Like that goes through the coach. So
the reason why Arthur Smith doing so good as the OC.
Now he's gonna ring the bell because I'm saying my point and he don't want to hear it.
No, you finished it. Ain't nobody talking about what you said because it made sense. I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe just keep talking. You done already said it all.
Yeah.
But it's getting late, bro.
What if I wouldn't finish talking?
Yeah, you was finished. Trust me, you was finished.
No, I wouldn't finish. You can't
to the next topic, man.
You can't decide whether I'm finished.
I think I can put something, make a
No,
difference.
you can't.
in it.
No.
I gotta get home. Yeah, I can make a difference.
But Kevin says, I hear you, Trav. Remember when that young Cliff Kingsbury got hired as head coach of the Arizona Cardinals with no qualifications? Brian Flores is awesome. Hope he never leaves my Vikings.
No, he gone, player.
I told you, people that they ain't got no strength, sometimes they're the perfect.
And then
I think Cliff Kingsbury came from college, right?
It don't matter. It wasn't
At the
NFL.
time, he had experience in college.
NFL was different.
But he had experience.
NFL is
That
different.
was some type of experience, though.
a lot of coaches that coach in college come up to NFL after they head coach in college. That's
Right.
experience.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're talking about just hiring somebody with no experience at all as your head coach,
Sometimes it got pretty good.
And from what I'm gathering from what y'all saying, Kingsbury was not that type of situation. He had experience.
yeah, experience. He was good.
Not in the NFL, he didn't.
Yeah.
Players that get drafted from college don't have experience in the NFL, but they get drafted because they're the best college players.
They go in the NFL to just play what they learn in college. I understand that. But we talking
So
about
it's the same thing as
coaching and players are different.
Coaching
different
is
things.
a lot.
Coaching and players are two different things.
It's the same concepts, pops. Same concept.
Well,
Coaching-
that's different thing though, because when the player goes there,
It's different.
they're going there to get coached up by the professional,
by that person. Yeah, it's
elite
different.
coaches that's already in the
It's
league.
different,
That's
dog.
professionals.
It's different.
The college players technically are not professionals yet until they get in.
They want to be taught by the people, by the coaches.
But the coaches already know how to lead people. They know how to lead men.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what we were saying, Patrick.
So if
Coaching and playing is two different things.
if a coach has
All right.
experience in college, they can still be a great head coach going into the league, going into the NFL.
Can't guarantee that.
But you can't guarantee they won't.
No, without getting to the won't, anybody have a chance if they
But
get a
what I'm
chance.
saying is they're more likely to be successful because they're successful in college, because they know how to lead.
We know better than that.
A lot of these college.
No, I told Pat you wrong on that.
They'll be good.
I'm not wrong.
on that.
How can I be wrong when
Because a
you?
lot of these people come out of
A lot
college
of
and come in, they
not-
average them don't do good.
A lot of them fail.
But what I'm
The
saying
average
is,
is falling, dog.
but what I'm
We
saying
gotta
is,
read, dude.
all I'm saying is this.
We talking about the average now.
All I'm saying is,
I'm going by the average.
you can't say just because somebody coached in college that they won't be a great.
Oh, ain't
NFL
nobody
player
saying
either.
okay crazy like that. We ain't saying nothing like that.
Because you're like saying
That ain't
like,
what we saying.
Hey, Ryan, you know who I wonder if we could get, if he feel like he's too old to do it now or just don't want to. Who I would like to see coach the defense, Herm Edwards. Coach Herm Edwards.
He's a little bit behind now.
I would love
his
to
attitude
see-
changed at the end. Remember, that's why they got rid
I
of
like
him.
Herm Edwards, bro.
But you don't remember what happened
Bro,
at the end?
you're not turning me on Herm Edwards. It ain't happening.
Then he started acting a little-
Anyway,
little-
like I
little
said,
weird.
I'm not hearing what nothing Dad's saying.
All right, see,
I would love
You want to listen
see
to the Kurt
Herm
Cousins thing
Edwards
what I'm
be
saying?
defensive
Okay,
coordinator. I think he would be good for us.
he got a little. He started losing players,
That
dude.
man can coach, man.
You remember what they got rid of him for?
Remember, he's in college. With what team was it, Ron? Not USC.
Do y'all remember why they got rid of Herm Edwards? Do y'all remember why they got rid of him?
Was it USC?
What?
Because he started acting weird. He started saying players start kind of pulling away from him.
Dad is talking nonsense, guys. But
Kevin Milwaukee says, I agree about all those retreads. There's equality and transparency. That's where the truth is.
But next topic. Dallas linebacker DeMarvion Overshown tore his ACL, his PCL, and his MCL versus the Bengals.
I'm not sure about all that yet, man.
After already coming off another season in the injury last year, can he bounce back from this? Dad, it's already confirmed. Why you keep saying that? By Dallas people.
I think he's the bounce back fast, but it's gonna take him a minute to bounce.
Well, we know he ain't coming back to at least mid-season. Just now tearing all his ligaments up now.
It depends on
say how long.
Bro, he's not coming back in the beginning of the season. Just not getting hurt.
It depends on the which knees were or which one of his knees were injured previously and his particular situation, his body, because people are different.
They are. That's what I'm saying. Great touchdown.
But I will say this:
interception.
If the knee that he
that was interception.
If the knee that he injured,
he caught like a receiver.
This time is different from the other knee, then I think he can come back. But if it's the same knee that he re-injured and he injured other ligaments around that's gonna be a tough sell. That's gonna be a tough sell because you got to think Jamal Anderson. Now he was a rare case because I think his muscles were a lot more developed than his joints could handle. I think that was part of the reason he tore both of his knees up. But
he had a lot of muscle mass on his thighs.
Yeah, and so he a lot of times when people have a lot of muscle mass,
playing on that hard turf, had a lot to do with it. And he did it for him to be a big back. He did a lot of jump cuts, and stops, and that affected him.
And a lot of people don't realize that when you have a lot of muscle growth, you need to train your joints to keep up with it because otherwise you will tear some ligaments.
Yeah, I think it was just the jump cuts and the stops and playing in the hard turf at the time. And when we was in the dome. Yeah. We was on that artificial turf, that hard turf, man. So I think that had a lot to do with it too.
It just depends how he take care of his body, how he work out. Some players work out like 4 times a day.
Because he was in tip-top shape at the time.
Yeah. Sure. Here's my other question: is do we know the ligaments that he tore, the knee that he messed up this time? Is it the same knee, or is it the opposite of it?
I don't know. You have to ask Pops that.
Do you know, Pops?
Go ahead and finish. Yes, the same knee.
That's tough, man.
That ain't good, then. If it's the
That's
same
tough.
Ooh, that ain't good.
That's some other stuff.
I mean, like,
as right now, he is an injury-prone player at this point.
I mean, like, you got Odell Beckham. He tore the same knee again, and he's still playing, but
too. I wanted him.
You can say he lost a step. You can say he lost a step. You know what I mean, Odell?
He lost 2 steps, my boy.
Maybe 2. You know.
I don't know what's going on with Odell, but
that's rough though. If it's the same knee, that's tough. I'm not saying he can't. Anything's possible, but it's tough.
But that concludes the topics, guys, and we're gonna.
Oh, I ain't gonna get a chance to say that.
Oh, I thought you was done. You didn't say that.
It never came this way, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You don't want me to talk about the Cowboys now?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You being so silent. I was shocked.
Because someone was talking.
Yeah, I know. I thought usually you would have been jumping in by now. So
no, I ain't that way. I'm not that way. I don't do that.
Go ahead.
Guys, I'm just gonna make it clear. You need to know about the guy because they don't know what's really going on with him, and they just go about some reports.
Brandon had a question real quick, Pops. Well, first of all, he said win or lose, he loves to fight in his Rams to keep going. But then he says he's asking if OBJ got hurt again, and no, we're not saying he got hurt again. We're just saying that he tore when he hurt his leg with the Rams. That was the second time tearing it, wasn't it?
Now he just played last week. He was trying to punch the ball out of an interception of a player. And he punched the dude in his butt twice, or right in between his butt cheeks twice with his hand. And everybody was like, they made a video saying, "What is Odell doing?"
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious. Everybody saying, "What is?" No, the dude intercepted the ball from Odell.
Come on,
y'all ain't seen this video?
Come on,
the dude intercepted the ball from Odell.
Come on, dog.
And Odell tried to run up. He was trying to punch the ball up. When the dude came out with the ball was here. When Odell went back to swing, he turned. And he hit the dude in the butt twice.
Oh man, that's understandable.
So it made it look like Odell was doing some freaky stuff, and everybody was like, "Guys, you can clearly see he was trying to knock the ball out." But because of Odell's reputation, that's what they labeled it as.
What's that reputation, Travis?
He punched him hard too, like right in between the butt cheeks, bro. Like,
what's his reputation?
Can I go ahead and start my conversation?
That's
crazy.
Y'all know that his reputation is that allegedly he's a little zesty.
A little.
And them Diddy.
A lot zesty.
Him and
like more zesty than zest soap.
Yeah, him and Justin Bieber be doing some crazy stuff on the videos, man. At the Diddy party.
Let Pops talk, please.
Y'all just crazy, man. Y'all just go on too far.
Go ahead, Pops.
Listen, I was trying to
I can understand once he missed them because he turned, but why would you do it twice? He did it twice hard, like 1, 2, like right between his butt cheeks.
I'm trying to move on. But if you get me started on it, go ahead, Pops. Go ahead, Pops. Pops. Go ahead, Pops.
Here's the thing you got to understand. You can't compare guys that got that same hurt back then now. Because see, everything is advanced now.
Pause.
Just let me finish.
What he said, I didn't say that. Let it go.
The guys let me say it again. They're making something out of funny. They ain't even funny. The guys
You
that got
same hurt.
you ain't let me
I'm sorry.
explain it. The guys that told these things back in the day, it's not the same today. We talk about ACLs and that's what y'all in a bad place
All right,
right
Pops,
now.
go ahead.
Pop ain't in that place.
You right.
I have a spirit on me and I ain't even trying to go there, y'all.
You right,
But
Pops.
the bottom line is this. Back in the day, players got hurt. The advancement that they had then is very advanced now. They are bigger, they are faster, they are stronger, they're built a lot more better, and the guys have the advanced, they're open to machines. Now doctors are a lot more advanced. See, all you guys want to go funny, I ain't in all that. I'm doing old school stuff here. I'm putting it real. The bottom line now, this guy had already come back off that injury. He wasn't ready. They let him play too early. So it was already done. I don't think he didn't do it. It was already, that's when he coming back off that injury. Listen to what I'm saying. He was coming. Remember, he ain't been in the game the whole season. He came back with that already done. What he did, he hurt it again. So wait a minute. Those of you that want to know what happened, he got it. He hurt it again. It's the same thing. He hurt it again. So if you say, well, he can come back because players nowadays are built different. They built different now, and the advancement. And the doctors and the machines are a lot more better now. So all I'm telling y'all is this here. There's a good chance he's going to come back. I'll get to about the beginning of next season or about midway. He'll be good as hell. I think he came back too early, guys. He wanted to play, they let him play. So that's what it is.
Proud of you, Trap.
Oh, I just want to say something. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, what I was going to say was, now to be fair, after watching the video and everything, because I didn't even know he got hurt until I seen the video. This was not his fault though. That's why I say, but for it to happen to the same knee, like Dad said, this could be a problem. But even though this wasn't his fault, it didn't like he was playing and he just collapsed or something and got hurt. He was in the middle of a play and the Bengals offensive line was pushed into him and it pushed into his leg and his leg bent a certain way. That's how he tore it.
It was after the play.
The only thing about it is, if it's the same knee, that's bad.
Yeah, here go the thing right here. The guy got up and walked a little bit first. I got to know.
He couldn't get up. He couldn't get up.
No, he got up.
They came and got him.
Anyway,
I seen the
but
video.
that ain't arguing. The bottom line is
he's sitting there with his leg.
Travis, I'm not even arguing about it.
I'm not arguing. I'm talking. He's sitting there with his leg bent like this the whole time, hollering, hitting the ground. Players around him looking at him. They had to come out there and get him, and he had to put his hands around both the shoulders and walk off like that. He couldn't walk on his own.
Okay. The bottom line is what I'm saying is this. There's a good chance this guy's going to come back good as ever. Because what happened, when the way he did it, he didn't hurt it. The guy fell in on him. And he was laying, he fell on top of it. So right now, we ain't got no way of knowing what the degree is. All they said is all three pieces were torn. I don't think that's the case.
He'll be ready mid-season next year.
But for those who are saying he can't come back, that's crazy.
But even then, you still got to have a whole year to really get back to
so
where you need to be, you know what I mean?
We'll wait and see how that come out, guys, because we talking about somebody that's special here. This guy, he kind of special. So let's see what happens. Cavs are coming back quick off these injuries now. For some reason.
All right, getting to these picks, guys. Y'all ready for the picks?
Yep.
Testing.
All right, well, game one, which is Rams and 49ers, which is going on right now. Paps, who you got?
You on top of
I picked the Rams.
You know, messed it up. I ain't got it.
I got the Rams also.
Testing, man.
Who do you got, Pops?
Thing on that over here. I set the 49ers. Something else. It ain't bad.
I hear you. your mic, so it's not the mic.
No, it ain't coming in here. It's the headset sets me. That's what I'm trying. It's the headset.
Turn it up. Mike,
I got it turned
Yeah,
up. I got
Bob.
it turned up. It ain't bad.
Do you hear him in your headset, Bill?
I know, but I can't. Testing. Okay,
Yep.
that is. Testing. Okay.
I'm sitting there talking to this man. This man got
I was gonna say, I
back
can hear it in my headset though.
I'm talking to you.
I can hear.
I know y'all.
I'm sorry. That's my bad. Yeah, I can hear.
But I couldn't.
You say you got 49ers, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ryan, who do you got?
The
Testing.
Rams.
All right, next game, Miami at the Texans. Pap, who you got?
I got the Texans, man, at home.
I got the Texans also.
I got the Texan.
Ryan, who you got? Texans. All right. Next game, Jets at the Jags. Pap, who you got?
I got the Jets. I think the Jets, with Trevor Lawrence being out, and the Jets are probably going to play spoilers for some teams, even though they're not really spoiling the Jags per se. But I think they want to prove a point that they can still play hard and all that stuff. And I think they'll be a better team with Trevor Lawrence out.
I like the Jets also. Pops, who you got?
I got the Jags.
Okay.
Jet.
Ryan, who you got?
Jets.
Jets. All right, next game. Redskins at the Saints. Pap, who you got?
I got the Commanders with Derek Carr being out from the Saints. I think the Commanders have a better chance of going in there and stealing one. I think they're a better team anyway overall, but this season.
I like the Redskins. Pops, who you got?
Commanders.
Ron, who you
I
got?
got the Commodore.
We've all picked the same so far, right?
Except one. The Jags. I put the Jags. Y'all put Jets.
You picked the Jags, Pops?
Yeah, I did.
Again. All right.
Did you pick the Jags, Pops?
Yes.
I just said I did.
Okay.
man.
Next game.
Cowboys
Game of the
and
week.
Panthers.
Game of the week. Game of
No,
the
it's
week.
not.
Cowboys
It's
at
probably
the
is.
Panthers.
I'm picking the Panthers. The way they rallied last week, and I was playing the Eagles. I think between that, Overshawn going down, and Dallas is trying to kind of
We got no man to replace him.
y'all if y'all started playing.
no Overshow.
Neyland is good.
Y'all have
Well, I ain't gonna fuck.
y'all are getting healthy, and we'll
Nealon is a defensive tackle.
Plus, Tank
first
will
off.
Tank will be playing next week.
Nealon
You don't know
is
what
a
you're talking
defensive
about.
tackle
You know what
first
you're talking
off.
about. Okay.
Overshawn is a linebacker,
Okay.
Dad. What are we
Okay.
saying here?
Those I know. what
All
we
I was
got.
gonna say is
Sam Williams didn't even get to play that game.
y'all got healthy, and
You
the
know what I'm talking
reason
about.
I know
y'all started
exactly what I'm talking
Sam's
about.
better than he is.
the reason y'all started the ball
No,
out.
he's not.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
The reason y'all started the ball out here recently is because y'all got healthy, but this is another setback for y'all that's going to be hard to overcome.
You don't know what you're talking about, Patrick.
So you saying that Overshown is not a valuable part of your defense?
I didn't say when you said
And
that don't hurt us.
I
We
think-
got the next man up, and
I
Sam
get
Williams
it.
is the next man up.
Okay.
He's supposed to be starting anyway.
I got you.
And then Tank gonna be there. Come
think,
on, man. You know what
okay,
you're talking
all right. Well, I think the Panthers win.
about. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's after that last game, especially losing to the Bengals. That was the last hope. It's a wrap for Dallas now. Panthers upset them at home, and Panthers is playing a whole lot better. And I think they get Dallas.
I think it was. I don't know what benching Bryce Young specifically did for him.
It helped him.
but it helped him. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
it lit a fire on him for sure.
Who you got, Pops?
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because the Cowboys got their number. And I'll tell you what. You want to let me finish?
No, I say you sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because one thing for sure. Now, Cooper, I'm not sold on him, guys. But he's a backup. He good for 3 or 4 games, and he's done his job. I'm not talking about playoff. I'm just saying. With Cowboys and got healthy, everybody coming back. If we lose one man right now, with everybody coming back, we should be okay. Because at first, all the way had 9 defensive people out, number 1. Now we got all 8 of them back. He went out because he shouldn't have been playing as much, but they let him play because he wanted to. But you're going to have Tank back. You're going to have Sam back. Yeah. I'm going to say yeah. And I think, and what I love the most about this here, guys, that quarterback going to have a chance with that rush we got. And that's what's going to win this game. And our running game is over 100 now. For the last two or 3 games, it's been over 100. So, yeah, guys. And they got to make sure they don't kick that ball to Turpin. They trying their best not to. But eventually somebody going to mess up. Yeah. And Cook back too. Yeah. I think we get this game.
Okay, Ryan, who you got?
And wait a minute, the Bengals got lucky because we had a 4-string guy and they just didn't know he's supposed to left that ball alone. That's the only reason they won that game.
Did Jamar Chase have like 6 receptions for like 177 yards and like 2-3 TDs on y'all?
No.
Yes, he did.
Okay, go ahead on.
So how did he get lucky?
Here go the thing. Where he got lucky because Cowboys had the ball and they getting ready, and our man,
He had a career day on y'all.
He gonna sit here and try to act like
He had a career day on y'all. How's that lucky?
you're gonna sit there and act like the Cowboys didn't have control of that game the whole time they did.
You didn't.
No, you didn't. Not control of the game the whole time. It was back and forth. Y'all about even.
But then after that, they separated themselves from y'all. It's a wrap.
And then the execution.
Everybody that saw the game know we had control of that game.
I hate to say it. If you have,
I ain't gonna say no more. This is one time I got to give the up to the Cowboys.
I said at the
they
very
played
beginning.
they played a good game, and I ain't got nothing bad to say about it.
No, that's
that one play, God.
Y'all couldn't stop Jamar Chase though. He ate
that one
y'all,
play.
bro.
That one play, guys. That was just one of them things that'll probably never happen
Jamar
again.
Chase,
I heard what you said,
arguably the best
but it ain't gonna
receiver.
change my mind.
Arguably the best receiver, him and Justin Jefferson in the league. He ate on y'all. Wasn't nothing y'all can do about it. It is what it is, bro.
The bottom line is, I seen the game. That's why I'm not gonna argue with him. I already know what happened, what didn't happen. But the bottom line was this here guy. Cowboys played a good game, and I'm pleased with what they did. Only thing that happened, they had 2 bad calls that gave them guys a touchdown.
Matt Clemens said, "Pop, stop."
I'm gonna say this because it's just a Pop and Henry Brothers show. I'm gonna say this. So the bottom line is, see, I ain't like the brother guy. I'm gonna tell you
what's
what
going on, Matt?
What's up,
What's going on, Matt?
But the bottom line is, Cowboys lost that game to themselves. Simple as that. Yeah, Pop ain't gonna stop. Pop gonna tell the truth. You want to put down that the Cowboys wasn't doing anything. Cowboys done their thing.
Brandon said
If that guy, Trayvon Diggs looked great.
He said
guy.
Trayvon Diggs was guarding Chase.
But the bottom line is this right here.
binoculars.
The bottom line is Trayvon Diggs did 2 things. If that boy caught Trayvon Diggs got caught on, guess what he did? He run up and knocked the ball out of the boy's hand, knocked it right back out of his hand. That's pro. When he got that ball, Trayvon went up and knocked the ball out of his hand and gave it right back to it.
That's good.
So you can say what you want to say, bro. Cowboys looking good right now, guys. And hey, I'm going with the Cowboys.
I will say.
I ain't like some of these fans because somebody do something wrong.
I
and
will
just kick
say
them to the curb.
to refute that is that game
Say, come on, man.
that game was competitive. It was going back and forth. Neither team controlled the game.
You gotta understand we had a backup quarterback.
And now it's the backup quarterback.
It was.
Dad, we don't have nothing to do with that. It is what it is.
A backup
Listen, you're in this situation.
No, I'm not. No,
that got hurt.
No,
He pulled out the backup quarterback card.
That you have a backup quarterback. There's nothing you can do about it but ride him out.
I'm gonna put it straight to this, guys. We went in that game with a backup quarterback, and them Bengals had they top
Now he's
piece in
pulling
there.
out the backup quarterback
Let
card.
me talk. You know what? They want to hate so bad, but what I'm saying is a fact. Cooper Rush went in there against the Bengals, supposed to be so good, and they just barely went. If I had made a mistake, Cooper Rush would have won that game, and I'm done. You can say all you want to say about the Cowboys. Cooper Rush, the backup quarterback, had that game.
Cooper Rush is
In other words, Cooper didn't give it away. Cooper didn't he wasn't done. He was on Dak Prescott.
You know what Cooper?
Got to let me talk about my team, dude. It's your hate that great. You know what? I'm done. Go ahead.
Cooper Rush is the modern day Trent Dilfer. That's how good your team is when they're healthy. You could put above the board quarterback, insert him in that team, and y'all will still be competitive, Pops.
Say what you want to say.
Do you understand what I'm saying,
It's my team.
Travis, do you
I
understand
study
what I'm
him and
saying?
you don't. That's crazy. What you saying?
Is Trent Dilfer going down in the
It ain't no
annals?
Trent Dilfer.
Is Trent Dilfer going down in the annals of
Man,
NFL
don't
as
you know Cooper
one of
Rush
the greatest
always
quarterbacks
been-
ever?
Well, I wouldn't even give him Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer got a Super Bowl ring now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But was it Trent Dilfer that picked the team up and carried them on the back, the Ravens? No.
But he made the plays that was necessary to win.
That's my point. So that's even proving my point even more. Cooper Rush makes the plays that he needs to make it necessary, but he's got a great team
He's
around
not even
him, too.
making the plays that's necessary though.
That's how great the team is when they're healthy. That's my point.
The Cowboys' offensive is not healthy now, but defense is. Cooper Rush did a good job, guys. You got to give that guy props. And the guy been playing without any interceptions.
Cooper
No,
Rush
you
under
can
the
talk
bus.
all you want, Patrick.
He threw him under the bus.
What you need to do is show some respect and let me talk when I'm talking.
Yes, all
But
right.
I did it for you.
Yes, sir. My fault.
Y'all knows I didn't cut him off. But he can't do it because I'm a professional. That's why I let him talk. Even Travis say, you wasn't talking. Yeah, you're right, because I'm trying to give y'all a leeway. But you guys need to learn from Pop. Learn how to be quiet, let someone talk. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Oh, wait a minute.
It is a fact. Y'all
Ron,
won't stop.
did you
Y'all
see
won't
what just
stop
happened,
talking.
You
Y'all won't stop.
gonna go through that whole soliloquy.
Yeah, I am.
And say how we need to respect you and let you talk.
Like
and
I
then,
said, y'all.
and
And
then
then
we get
the very
quiet and
next
say,
breath, you said, "All right, I'm done with it."
Because you let me say it. You let me say it. So I said, Lord, I'm done with it. But you guys was cutting me up and I didn't do it to y'all.
So, Brandon,
See, when I used to do that a while back, they used to say, Pop, you gotta let somebody talk. Well, Pop letting you talk, now you won't let him talk.
comments real quick.
Y'all just as good as I am. I mean, you sit there talk calling the pot. But
Comments.
Well, first off, Ron, who you got before you start reading the comments?
Well, let's finish this out first, man.
Cowboys and Panthers.
I got the Panthers.
You got the Panthers. Why? Why do you have the Panthers?
That defense.
Travis.
That defense been playing since the whole
Travis being so facetious right
Watch
now.
and see what happened.
I just want to
the whole team.
You knew this was going to get kicked back up again.
It ain't gonna kick up again. We done with that, man. Y'all can talk about you want to talk now.
All right, Ryan, what else now?
The,
No, go ahead, Ryan.
the whole team been playing better.
Yeah, they have.
I agree.
On
But
the
it's,
side,
but it's all about matchups.
But I think Carolina's running back got hurt. What I seen in the comments, I was like, if that Chuba Hubbard, if he's got hurt, then that changes.
It ain't gonna matter nothing.
I don't know who their backup is. I forget who their backup running back is.
I think the backup would be enough.
Because Dallas has a hard time stopping the run. So
No, they don't.
Regardless.
No, they don't. It ain't like that now. No, our defense is playing that run now.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
All right,
And
so
Overshawn's gonna be out too. That's gonna hurt too, Pops.
Brandon says Panthers running back got hurt again. So he don't know who the backup is. And then he says, Pops, what was up with the punt block blunder last week? Which I guess we kind of went over that.
But Brandon's called a bonehead play. A bonehead. He got a guy that come off a full third string. He ain't played, and he didn't realize he should have left the ball. And it was a punt. That happens. When you get new play people in there, it happens. It's like the Atlanta Falcons did the same thing on the kickoff while back. They did the same thing. All they have to do is leave it alone. So it happens. So that ain't even nothing to laugh and talk
they were
about.
supposed to fall on the ball. You mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People that don't get to play much, they make mistakes, Brandon. That's all it is. But if you take that play and he make that play, the game's over.
All right, next game.
That
Chiefs at the Browns. What you got, Pep?
I think the Browns upset the Chiefs at home.
Think so?
I think so.
Not in this world.
James Winston is balling out.
I
They
wouldn't
just,
bet on that bet.
I think they do.
He just hating the Chiefs. That's
No,
all it is.
it's just like picking the Jags. You picked the Jags the last 2 weeks, Pops.
Yeah,
3
because
weeks.
it's
3
because I really
weeks.
think they got a chance to win now.
Well, I think they got a chance to
Well,
win.
okay.
As bad as the Chiefs been playing,
No problem.
It's
No
on the road,
Chiefs are 12-2, dog.
and then they may have another snow game. But the Browns are playing good ball right now.
Browns ain't playing that good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why is he saying this stuff, Travis?
I got the Chiefs.
Get your daddy, man.
No, what he said is right. I'm not picking them to beat no Chiefs.
They're playing good ball right now.
I got the Chiefs. Who you got, Pop?
I got the Chiefs. Anybody got a it's a bonehead decision to say the Browns going to beat the Chiefs. It can happen. Anything can happen. But come on, guys.
But you picked the
if I
Jags.
got red money and I had to bet on that, I wouldn't bet.
But you picked the Jags the last.
Y'all both making bonehead picks.
But you picked.
I ain't making no
You picked the Jags.
I picked the Jags because
Two things. First of all, two things.
I would go with the
Two
Jags.
things. First of all, you picked the Jags the last 3 weeks.
I did.
4
I did.
4 weeks. Second of all,
not four. Oh, look at the thing. It's 2 weeks.
second of all,
4 weeks.
I've already won for the season, so I can
They
take.
already know that. That's something we ain't got to talk.
Try to push his button. Man.
No, not, but I won this week.
Yeah, you did.
I beat 10 picks this week. So you want to go there? I'll go there.
That's like saying I beat. That's like saying I beat you in week 14, but you won the Super Bowl.
But that means that means that you ain't undefeated. That's what it means.
But
And I done won 3.
if I'm undefeated and win for
I
the
done won 3. How many you done won?
if I'm undefeated
Man, I
and
wouldn't
become
be
the
bragging about
champion,
you. I wouldn't be bragging about
is that not a good trade-off,
no,
Travis?
I done won 3. How many you done won?
Travis, is that not a good trade-off?
Run. Chiefs at the Browns. Who you got?
Chiefs and
I got
Browns. Yeah.
the Chiefs.
I ain't nobody gonna go against them. Ain't nobody gonna go against the Chiefs.
Next game. Bengals at the Titans. Pat, who you got?
I got the Bengals.
I got the Bengals also.
I got the Titans.
Okay, Ron, who you got?
I got to go with Pops on this one.
Cause I seen the Bengals ain't good, y'all. They ain't good as y'all think they is. Them balls beat.
They just beat them Cowboys, didn't they?
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
The
By luck.
Titans, you got a good second.
Bruh, Jamar Chase had 6 receptions for 177 yards and like 3 TDs.
But
It's
they're not that
luck.
good. But they're not that good.
He had a career day on y'all.
That Travis just going out saying stuff, guys. Go look at the game yourself. I don't want to hear that mess.
Tell you what.
Come on, man. Let's stay with the game, man. We ain't got to go through all that.
All right. While he's looking that stuff up, I'm gonna put some.
They're gonna
comments
find it
up
not
real
to be
quick.
slow, y'all.
How many yards did Jamar Chase have versus Dallas?
500 yards.
Yeah.
177 yards, like I said. Yeah. Yeah, Daddy had a career day on y'all, bro.
How many he have running the ball?
Bro, he had a career day on y'all.
How much did he have running the ball? Y'all said
He's a receiver.
I'm just saying, but running the ball, they can do that.
I ain't gonna deflect and change the
We're
subject.
not gonna go through it. I already know what happened. I watched the game. Let's go.
Pops,
I was real pleased with them stop the run, guys. I was real pleased with them.
Oh my goodness.
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. All right.
Brandon Howard said, never mind. Yeah, that was like that dude that tried to recover in the block field goal versus Miami back in the day. And then
It's just a mistake, guys. That's all it is.
All right, next game. Ravens at the Giants. Pep, who you got?
I got the Ravens.
Oh, Ron, did you say your pick earlier? The Bengals?
He went with me. He
He went with Pops.
Okay.
He said I went with Pops on that one.
So you got hoop out?
I got the Ravens.
All right, I got the Ravens also.
I got the Ravens.
Baltimore.
All right. Next game, Steelers at the Eagles. Pep, who you
You
got?
know I'm going with that black and gold. We're going Steelers, baby.
You sure?
Absolutely, I'm sure.
You positive?
You positive?
I'm absolutely
Going against
positive.
the Eagles now.
Come on,
Yeah, we can beat any team in the league.
All
You
right.
sure
I'm
or
going,
you positive, Richmond?
Both.
all right,
Both.
I'm going with the Steelers also.
We can beat any team in the league.
I'm going with the Eagles.
You went through all that and still pick the Steelers.
The Eagles gonna beat this by 2 touchdowns. Watch and see.
It's possible.
Ain't no possible. I done seen y'all how y'all guard different people.
Every time I've been picking against y'all here lately, I've been getting burnt every
Yeah.
time now.
This is
Now
one
the
time.
time that I pick y'all, this is when y'all will lose.
Eagles gonna
This is
take
how
this
it's going to be.
Eagles gonna take this one.
Who you got, Ron?
I got the Eagles.
Eagles gonna take this
Yeah,
one. There's just too much. Too
All
much
right.
in their backfield.
Next game, Patriots at the Cardinals. Pap, who you got?
We do good against running backs.
Patriots and Cardinals, Patrick.
Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals also.
I got the Cardinals.
I
Ron?
got the Cardinals.
All right. Next game. Game of the week. Game of the week. I think this is an underrated game of the week for real. Colts at the Broncos. Pap, who you got?
Broncos.
I got the Broncos also.
I got the Broncos.
Broncos.
I think it's gonna be an exciting game though. I really do. Next game. Bucks at the Chargers. Pap, what you got?
This is it.
Got the Bucks.
I got the Bucks also.
I went with the Chargers, y'all.
Okay.
I went with the
Chargers.
Chargers. Yeah, I saw something last week, man. with the
Right, I
Bucks.
know we want the Chargers to win because keep us in the race for the
No,
Bucks.
Chargers. I think they're gonna take this game.
It ain't happening,
Yeah,
player.
listen.
You already know.
We'll see. We'll
Did you
see.
pick the Chargers, Pops?
Bucks are averaging 30 points a game, bro. Like, I don't see it.
But remember,
about matchups, man.
Chargers got a top
Did he-
5 defense too.
Yeah, but
Did the Broncos? Pops, you picked the Broncos on the last one, Pops?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
all right. Next game. Now this is the real game of the week.
It is the
game
real-
of the week.
I still-
Bills at the Lions.
I still say as beat up as the Lions are, they so disciplined, man. I give it to the Lions.
All right, I got the Lions also.
Lions ain't got a whole lot of people out here. I don't know why you keep saying beat up. They got a couple people out. Well, I'm going with the Lions. Lions ain't beat up like that. They got a couple.
They got 8 people out on defense,
All right,
Pops.
go ahead.
They're on that third string on everybody.
Yeah, they got so much depth, it ain't gonna matter.
All right, okay.
Who you got, Ron?
I going with the Bills on this.
Bills. Okay. That can go either way. It's gonna be a good game.
Trav, am I not right? Don't they have ain't they down the third string on just about everybody?
No, they not. No, they not. No, they not. No, they got two main people out on defense.
They got-
I don't know where you getting that
All
from.
their positions out.
You got it from the comment section.
No, they got 2 good first starters out.
Brandon, what is he doing?
Well, go ahead. I ain't gonna say no more. They ain't got no
All right.
9, no 8, 7 people. I don't know where y'all
All
getting that
Next
from.
game.
Yes, they do.
We got
They
a
lost.
couple.
They lost 5 people in one game last week.
All right, guys. We got a couple game of the week.
We know if they're gonna be back this week. You
Game
don't
of
know
the
that.
week. Another game of the week. Packers at Seahawks. That should be a great game.
I'm going Packers because every time I pick the Seahawks, they let me down.
Seahawks just won last week.
I know, but
He say some stuff, man.
every time before then when I picked them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the opposite.
No.
Like
I
if you do,
got the Packers.
I got the Packers.
I
Now,
got
both of y'all was saying that, then y'all went and picked the Packers anyway.
Who you got, Ron?
No, you're the one said you wasn't going with the Seahawks. We didn't say that. You said that.
Seattle.
So you going with Donatello?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Seattle, man.
All right, that works. All right. Next game, Bears at the Vikings.
This
Pat, who you
is a
got?
division game, and it could be a sneaky one. It could go either way, but I'm going Vikings.
Yeah.
I'm going Vikings also.
I'm going with the Vikings. I'm like Patrick. This
To what
this
they
is
just
sneaky
did to
game.
us, I ain't picking the Bears.
Yeah, this is a sneaky game. I agree with Patrick
Huh?
said on that one.
I'm going with the Vikings.
This
What?
is sneaky,
No.
y'all.
I'm going with Chicago. They got a new head coach. I'm going with Chicago.
that nobody knows. Who's the head coach again?
I don't even know the coach.
Ron, I don't even know sometimes, Ron. Yeah, let me hear this. Let me hear this.
Head coach that play better for them.
What's the head coach's name?
I don't know. I
That's like saying I'm going with the Bears because they got.
You know they gonna throw it off when you go you know the coach's name, man.
Ron,
You should have learned his name, bro. When you say that.
that's like saying I'm going with the Bears because they got new uniforms, bro. Like, Bruh.
Get a new head coach. That play better for
you ain't know the head coach is, and you going with him?
Hey, Ryan.
You should have named the
Ron.
coach dog before you said that.
Ron.
Hey,
What's the head coach's name?
You should have known the name. You know they gonna do it, dog.
As soon as
Don't say nothing on this show if
I
you don't
know
know the name, but
Ain't
don't
that
do
right?
it, guys.
Ain't that right, Pop? Look, as soon as he looked to the side, I was like, oh, he don't even know. He said, I don't even know, but
I don't even know, but
All right, Rams.
Even I know not to do it if I don't know the name.
Rams won the San Francisco game. Good job for the Rams.
The Ram won.
The Rams in there look like they're gonna they fighting to win their division or get a wild card. Look like they doing their thing. They will be in the
I told you
playoffs.
Rams will win tonight,
They
but
getting
San Francisco,
stronger.
they looking bad right now, guys. They got a lot of injuries, dog.
They getting back healthy and they getting stronger as the season ends. So makes a difference.
This is the year the Cowboys gonna get them. Watch this.
Last game of the week. Falcons at the Raiders. Who you got?
game of the week?
Don't disrespect. Who you got?
You asking him or begging him?
He's begging. I'm
He's gonna get it to
I'm
you,
picking the
bro.
Falcons. They should beat the Raiders. I didn't mean that. I wasn't trying to.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared of him.
You're right, Pops.
Get it, dog.
Listen. I'm gonna pick the Falcons because we should beat the Raiders, right? We should. But I just got a feeling the Raiders still gonna beat us. But I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I always say the Falcons. That's my second best team, guys. If y'all don't know it.
Who you got, Ryan?
I got the Raiders.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to go with her until the Falcons showed me
But
different.
go with the Raiders. You take our chance
I
to
try to
change.
give them a chance, bro. They 2-11. They got the first pick of the night. There ain't no way we losing this game.
But
bro.
go.
There ain't no way. That's why I picked the Falcons. There ain't no way we losing this game.
I got the
Yes.
Raiders. Brock Bauer finna have a field.
Oh
day.
yeah. Oh, I forgot about him. Dang it. Yeah, he finna eat.
Remember, I told you the day he got drafted, he was gonna be a steal.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, he said.
Georgia.
We all picked the Rams tonight, right?
Serious.
Yeah, we all picked the Rams.
Yeah.
So that concludes the picks.
No, I didn't. I picked the 49ers.
Ron, were you finished just now?
I picked the 49ers. I messed up on that one.
Okay.
I should have picked the Rams, but I picked the 49ers. I said Rams gonna win, but
you picked
I
the
chose the
49ers?
49ers. Yeah, I said Rams gonna win this game, then I chose
I think
49ers.
Dad already lost for the week already
You don't even know that.
because he picked the Jags and the 49ers. He already lost for the week already.
What happened, baby?
Because we the same with everything else, right?
Pop said, "Hey,
Ain't we the same?
You and Pops? You mean?
No, I'm saying
I don't know. Yeah, I can't win every week.
Redskins.
Go Run. Hey guys, I'm gonna say what Ron said. Look, I can't win every week.
Hey, Pop said, I can't win every week, man.
Thank you, Ron. I can't win every week.
Pops something else.
I had to say because I don't win every week. That's why I lost this season. I can't win every week.
Pimp down.
I know. Pimp down.
Pimp down.
That's what I'm gonna say. I lost my belt. When you take my belt, I'm gonna look in the camera and say, "Pimp down." That's what I'm gonna say. Thank you, Ron. That's good, man. Pimp down.
Or you could say,
No, that's a good one right there. Pimp down.
Hey, messed up too.
I can't win that. Okay, that's a good. Here you go. There it is, Pastor. You can't play it off, man.
Oh no,
That's true.
I got to do that to the side.
Why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't help me?
Got to do that to the side.
You don't know Baby D. He said Baby D be breathing and talking about the best cookies coming out.
Brandon Turner said it's either Falcons or heads are gonna roll.
I know.
Y'all don't win this time.
I'm kind of torn because I kind of want us to lose so we can see Penix finally. Because there won't be no explanation. You can't justify losing to the Raiders.
Brandon, you know me. You said that the Rams wasn't done. Like to me, they was serious. They ain't done.
I got to give my boy Kevin a little bit
Me
of
and
grief.
Brandon talking about that a while back.
I got to give my boy Kevin a little bit of grief right now. I got to talk some smack. He's wanting to get all sentimental. So everybody get your violins ready.
What is it?
Kevin says, what was your favorite football present that you got as a gift on Christmas Day?
Oh, my.
My PS5.
Just joking, Kevin. You my boy, man. You my boy.
Ain't that
So
right,
we're going to tie regardless. We got the same thing.
We do.
Yep.
We got
What
the same
about me?
number
What
Yeah,
different.
about
same
me?
thing.
What about me?
Let me see.
We got the same number different.
No, everything's the same. Everything.
Y'all could lose the Jags game, man.
No, I picked the Browns, remember?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to cheat.
See, I could still tie with y'all if y'all lose the Jag
I'm
game.
definitely winning this week for
See,
sure.
if I win the Jag game, y'all lose it. We can tie.
Yeah, we the
49ers, you got Jets.
But everything else is the same. It's one game.
You got
Jags.
Titans.
Dang. If I want to, you know what, though? I probably shouldn't take any chances if I want to win.
Eagles.
You already done won for the
You got
season.
Chargers.
You fell for that, Pops.
Yeah, I did. I know what you said.
Oh, you finna lose bad.
You finna lose back.
I was finna lose bad.
Hey,
You got
Ryan,
like
Pops fell for it. I said, you know what? I looked at him, I said, I should probably not take any risk if I want to win. And Pops was like, but you didn't already won.
No, I didn't. I know they already win, guys. I didn't say don't stop. That's crazy, man. Okay.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Guys, I done lost.
No, you got like 5 different ones. You finna lose
Y'all
bad.
got for me. Y'all could lose.
Badly.
Ding, 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 ding.
Y'all could lose.
Good, but
What game you think y'all that I'm gonna lose on them?
The Jags.
Dad, you got 49ers. You got
I already lost
Jags.
the 49ers.
You got
The Jags,
That's what I'm
Pops.
saying.
The
You
Jag-
got Titans. You got
You got the Giants.
Eagles.
You gonna lose the
So
Eagles
you think
game.
Eagles don't lose with the Steelers?
You gonna lose the Eagles
You
game.
got Chargers. You got
Right.
yeah. It's a wrap.
All right.
It's a wrap for you.
Mm.
But that concludes the picks, everybody. Anything anybody want to say before we end this out?
No.
Everybody like and share the show.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Without the fans, we will not be doing this. So thank you.
Appreciate that.
I'll say this: all you Cowboy fans was always fussing about us winning 12 games. Oh, this and that. Now we ain't winning the 12 game. Now you got another argument. Now you got something else to feel bad about. Don't when God bless you with something, be grateful. I think that's what happened. God kept hearing all these people complaining about us winning 12 games, and get what happened. All this bad stuff happened to us. It just don't happen to the team. We had the most crazy stuff happen. I think it's us being put in our place. I really do. And from now on, you'll praise that. And there's still people. They need to get rid of Dak. Dak Prescott gonna be around for about 3 or 4 more years. Just stop it. And Dak ain't the reason we lost. Y'all still got this problem.
So you're already saying that
Y'all lost.
one and done for the next 4 years. What you're saying?
You know what? I'm looking at the Cowboys, how they playing, guys. I can see that Super Bowl challenge coming. I can see that Super Bowl game coming back.
Dang.
We are looking great. And I'm telling you, we begin to look like that team again. And with the draft coming, it's gonna be okay,
How can you
guys.
sit there with a straight face and say y'all looking great? What are you doing?
Because there's people
Play that again,
we
please.
still got a couple. We still got a couple. Whatever. We still got a couple. We still got a couple defensive players that we chose ain't even got to play yet, guys. They're still good. So hey, we're gonna be all right, and we're gonna get us a good receiver, get a couple good receivers, get us a good running back. Hey,
Brandon said God heard on the front running too.
it don't matter what he's saying. I'm telling you what the deal is.
Oh yeah, he
when we
definitely.
get
He say humble yourself. my
when we
son.
get in
That's what he said.
when we get into these drafts, I'm calling it. When we get into these drafts, we're gonna be a different team. So I'm doing.
Kevin said,
y'all can argue and fuss and be hating all you want to. I'm telling you, Cowboys just missing a few pieces. And Mike McCarthy, he might come make it, might not. And Jerry Jones,
Can I play
got a
Magic?
feeling Jerry's gonna give us gonna give that leeway.
Can I play Magic? No.
You ain't gonna play with the Cowboys. I already know what's going on with the Cowboys. I'm proud of them right now. I'm proud of the Cowboys, bro.
I'm asking for your advice.
Ain't nothing y'all make fun of the Cowboys. I'm proud of them.
So they don't bother me. They don't bother me.
Only one can play that is for the Atlanta Falcons. It ain't for the Cowboys.
Dad, we in the same boat. What are you talking about? We're the same boat.
Because y'all was flying high and jumping up and down and bragging and going on and laughing at us. And what happened?
But we beat y'all.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
What happened? Yeah, y'all beat us. But everybody beating us.
I mean, we paid the price.
Everybody beating us. Everybody beating us. Hey, everybody beating us.
This is for both the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas
Well,
Cowboys.
Cowboys okay, man. I don't know what you're saying now.
Okay,
No
I'm just saying.
expectation for
This
the
is for both
Cowboys.
of them.
That boy nice right there, though. Puka
All right,
Nakua, that boy.
come on. What's next? Come on, guys. Let's get ready to do this. Yeah, they put on Cowboys. Don't try to pin Cowboys up in there. Cowboys already done, bro. And I'm all right. Travis waiting on you, man.
Dad, you see this win?
He did that last minute, man. Cowboys all right, guys. It ain't Cowboys. Cowboys been done a few games back, dog.
Sorry.
All that mess that ain't for the Cowboys.
All right.
Oh man, that's it, guys.
Ryan, we appreciate you coming on, man. Like I said, if you're new to the channel or just happen to be stopping through, click the subscribe button, the like, the notification, all that good stuff. And anything else y'all guys want to say before we end this out?
I think we're good. Pops, you got anything else? No. That's it.
Ryan, you want to say anything before we end off here? All right. Well, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
And quit instigating.
Nope.
I say quit instigating. I was just joking. Thanks for joining us, Ron.
Anytime, Bobby Brown.
Until next time. Peace in the Middle East.
Peace.
Bobby Brown.
My prerogative.
Mm-hmm.
Can do what I want to do.